Oh, hello, audience members. This is a pre-recorded episode. I'll just come clean right now. I have to tell you. Hey, what number is it? Usually it tells me.
67.
That's not true.
68.
68.
Yes.
You were close.
I was close.
You were almost there,
close.
but you were one off. This is off topic. There you are. Episode number 68. I want to thank our sponsors for this lovely episode, Blue Apron and Movement Watches, for letting us do nothing once again for another week of nonsense. Joining us this week, I'm your host, Michael. We also have Jeff Ramsey here.
I made this company.
You did. Special guest, James Buckley. Thank you for joining us. Actor,
Extraordinaire,
musician.
Sure, any of those.
Yeah, whatever. If you want to throw some more out there.
Oh, there's a long list of stuff that I'm
truck
terrible
driver.
British?
at. British.
True.
Yeah. We don't even need you. Leave. And
Well,
Gavin.
it's half British now, this podcast.
It is, yeah.
It's a joint venture across
But
the
he's
nation.
I already like him better than you.
I
he
thought
has
that'd
like
be
a-
the case, yeah. Well, he's more chill, isn't he?
Very chill. It was great. They were having a conversation this morning, and he was like disagreeing with everything Gavin was saying. Oh, it was Gavin basically his like, I know how everything works. I'm British, and James is like, well, I disagree with what you're saying.
Yeah.
But it was very
Talking
like
about pubs again.
very level-headed.
We were having a discussion last night about, just children's testicles.
That's true. Yeah.
And
I
you
mean,
were
why would
you
we?
were trying to tell me that they descend, like, after months. And I had to tell you that I have two children, two
One
boys.
born with bollocks in the sack.
One of them was the one, there was the second one that was born with massive testicles. But you were still trying to tell me that you were like, no, I know about testicles.
Yeah, I mean, we just talked about it
I was like,
recently.
well, I've
and,
had two of the children. I've literally watched them coming out of the woman,
right.
and the
But
testicles were there. They
Are you
were there,
sure,
all ready
though?
to go.
Are you sure Gavin wasn't there?
I don't know, you can verify that there were actually testicles in the scrote.
I don't know what to tell you, mate. I don't know what to tell you. This was the discussion we were having. I don't know what to tell you. I saw the testicles. I don't know what I can tell you.
See,
What if it was air?
James gets
What if it was air? What if it was a ghost?
He more takes the like, he's just upset to hear what Gavin's saying. I get angry. You know, he's just disappointed.
We were in LA. Fuck, was that last week?
No.
2 weeks ago?
A couple of weeks.
Was it a couple of weeks ago?
Was it?
It wasn't that long ago. Like,
wasn't last
week.
week.
Oh, that's the thing. Yeah. So I've got $100 to give you.
Why?
Because we spent $100 on chocolate.
Oh.
And then
I didn't eat any of it.
And I knew I was going to come here, so I thought I'll bring it because we left it in my car.
Yeah.
I just ate it.
I am gonna take the
He ate.
I just
He
ate
ate
it.
all of the
Absolutely
chocolate.
gonna take the $100. It was $100 worth of British chocolate, which is 4 pieces of chocolate.
Okay.
It's fucking expensive over there.
Yeah, we were giving Jeff lessons on the
The
differences
non-Hershey's
between-
chocolate.
Yeah, the different Kit Kats.
Yeah,
and-
yeah.
James found a gas station in LA that has like a British asshole chocolate section, and it's just a bunch of fucking British chocolate.
Yeah, and it's just
Great.
it's just
fucking stupid
Hershey's in
expensive.
another wrapper.
Yeah, it's
five times as
it's
much.
not Hershey's, it's Nestle's,
no,
but
no.
it's the same fucking thing.
It's not the same thing. It's not the same thing.
No,
Honestly,
he's on my side again now. See this? We got him back.
Honestly, look, you do. There's a lot of really great things that you guys do well in this country. Chocolate ain't one.
I
of
don't
them.
do any of it.
Inflate testicles really well. So anyway, we were in LA like 2 weeks ago, and we hung out with James. I spent 4 hours at a bar with Gavin and James, just watching James tell Gavin he was wrong about stuff.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Was
the
he
whole
as
4 hours.
level-headed about it?
What else is there?
Eventually, I got burned out, and I was like, "All right, I'm gonna go. Y'all have a good
did
night.
happen.
I'll see you guys later."
Did you ever at any point get to the conversation
My hair's
about
off.
what's up? It's
hair's
just
crooked.
falling off? Oh.
What is it?
It's
I
like
always get
your
backwards.
scalp collapsed on one side.
I
don't
know.
how that's
Man,
happened.
That's the wrong.
you get 1 week on that sabbatical and look what happens.
Well, I've
to
been
your
living on a
scalp.
sofa for the last fucking. however
Man,
many
what a
days.
vacation.
I haven't left my sofa.
Your own sofa, you were sleeping on.
Yeah. Whose sofa? My kid's sick. We've been
Oh, yeah.
fucking cuddling and watching Riverdale. You
right.
know, watch Riverdale?
No.
It's Archie Comics has a TV show, Riverdale, like Archie and Jughead and Betty and Veronica, but they're all super hot and you want to fuck them, and it's like a murder mystery.
What about Archie? Is he?
He's not bad. He's got abs like fucking crazy.
Are you serious?
Yeah. No, he's like a football player and he's got like a 12-pack. It's fucking annoying. But that Veronica though. But yeah, no, it's like Twin Peaks meets Archie. It's on the CW, I think. And it's fucking good. So we've just been watching that.
Oh, so wait, so it's not in animation.
No, it's live action.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You
it's like
say
a fucking
Archie,
cartoon.
I'm going.
Yeah.
You know, like Archie, but you want to fuck him. You know, people, real people.
That's good. You should get on that show.
What,
You're
Archie?
you're an actor.
Yeah, get on Archie.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it works.
That one, actually.
Just take it. It's like, yes, I will do that.
I was
I
gonna
would've thought of
say in the having in-depth conversations with Gavin, did you get at any point to the conversation of did you suck air into your anus as a child?
I don't think we covered that.
No. Is that something you do?
It was something that would just happen if I was ever on all fours. Air would actually go into
Weren't
me.
we talking... Weren't you saying that you don't fart that much?
I can't fart well.
Yeah.
Yeah. My farts are absolutely pathetic.
Why are you on all fours so much?
I used to get if I had a bath or something as a kid. I used to hate.
You'd like to stick your ass in the air?
No, I used to,
the,
like,
the
hate
story's
being
getting
the-
weirder.
the
You're trying to
breeze.
explain why you're on all fours, but when I was in the bath,
No,
it doesn't
I got out of
explain.
the-
Go on.
I was in the bath
Go out
on all
the bath.
fours.
Got out of the bath, but then the towel was never big enough to cover the entirety of your body, and the breeze would get up the towel, like make your legs cold. So I used to curl up under the towel, under like a little tent.
With your little asshole hanging out?
No, everything was under the towel. It's like a mound of towel, but I was under there. But then the air would just go up my ass. And then I'd have like.
Yeah, like all that led to like, and then it just kind of went up my ass. Like none of that was
Telling you,
necessary.
If you just spend a couple of minutes, like 5 or 6 minutes, on all fours,
Yeah.
like slight arching
air
back.
will
I just
go.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell
Can
you
we,
what.
can we
bellows.
replicate the experiment?
Go spend 5 minutes on all fours right now.
I'm not
Let's see
doing
what
it.
happens.
We've already
Let's
been through
see
it.
what happens.
I just want to replicate the experiment where you're like, I don't see how this makes sense, and I do what Gavin said, and it's, oh, it's up my ass. It worked. Like,
Have we got a towel?
Does it just
Is
happen?
The towel, the
The
important
towel is
part.
not
Is it
to-
like,
No,
needs
no,
to have
the
a towel.
towel's very important. You need to have just crawled out of the bath. Stay
And if
low
you-
to the floor.
And it's air going up. There's no air coming out.
Right, it'll come out eventually.
Because if
yeah.
you're just out the bath,
It's almost like
I
breathing.
assume it's like, you know, when you like punch
You think your asshole
bicycle
breathes?
tire.
I'm so glad I threw this in the ring.
What about a
Just
tire?
have fun
You know
with
when
it.
you punch a bicycle tire, like when your kids
Yeah.
used to ride bicycles, and so to look for the tire for the puncture,
Submerging.
you'd put it in water.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see the
I
bubbles.
assume that's what it was like when you were coming out of the bath.
Well, a little
It'd
fart
just be a
bubbles.
little, just air excreting.
But it would go in first, so that
Yeah.
by the time it's coming out, there's no water on the anus.
Oh,
'Cause
okay.
I've probably taken in some moisture as well.
Oh right, thanks for clearing that up.
And then you just push it out again. It's fine.
Yeah. Oh no, now you've said that it's fine. That makes
Yeah.
it totally normal.
Yeah, this was initially brought up as a conversation of like, oh, everyone's done this.
Yeah.
I just thought everyone.
Remember when you were a kid and you were on all fours after you got out of the bath, hiding under a
Sucking it.
towel?
And then the other thing was too, I will say, it wasn't
Were
just
you
like
molested?
he wasn't just like it happened. He was like it was like a game. It was
Yeah.
like fun. Like I do it for
I
fun.
know it does sound like a.
Yeah,
It's
something
like-
It sounds
You're-
like a
you're in a
suppressed memory. It's sort of misremembered.
You take a bath, you're on all fours, the towel's over you, your uncle's standing behind you.
Yeah. Who isn't really your uncle?
He's telling you, shh, we're going to play the quiet game now.
sort of like a neighbour uncle.
Yeah,
It's
he's
just
more-
air. It's just air.
No,
He's
so I'd
one
be-
of your dad's friends, uncle, that you call uncle because
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
there all the time.
Just happens to be around.
I called him Uncle Air.
So yeah, I'd be under there with my Game Boy probably, just sort of basically breathing slowly every couple of minutes. You take a breath in, take a breath out through the anus.
Your Game Boy's a nickname for someone.
Nope.
That's his other uncle.
Uncle Game Boy.
you got molested.
Oh man.
That's hilarious. It's not.
it's not,
It's not.
it's not funny, but the
not
story
funny.
was
The
funny.
story's funny.
The circumstances were funny within context. It was
Michael-
a terrible thing to happen to you as a child, but as an adult, at least you've gotten over it. You've become the man you are today, and I'm proud of you for it.
It's a great anecdote. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
It's worth
It's
it.
not the best. It's not
Don't-
one of my best ones.
Don't have kids.
I want to one day.
Don't do it.
All right. I won't do it.
Michael, you always complain that I never text you, and when you text me back, I don't respond.
I always complain. I mention it.
You do. I texted you today, though.
You did.
It was not a good text.
Did you? What did you
Bad
text me
news.
today? Well, that was yesterday.
Yes.
Referring
Let's
to.
say it's all. I haven't left the couch in 2 days. It's all the same thing.
Okay. I was like, you didn't.
You had bad news?
I texted you today
Have
to
you seen
make
the-
sure you were coming on the show.
Have
And
you
you're
seen
like,
the-
I guess, sure.
Have you seen the season finale of Always Sunny? Yeah. Spoiler. Dennis leaves the show at the end. It's kind of funny. I thought to myself last night, he didn't really leave the show though. So I did some Googling. He might be gone.
How
Glenn Howerton might have left the show.
Oh my god. He's like the
Yeah,
best
he's
part of the
got
show.
he's got a pilot that he's doing. Patton Oswalt, produced by Lorne Michaels and written by. You probably don't know who he is. Oh, you do know who he is. You know Mike O'Brien, the guy that did 7 Minutes in Heaven?
Yeah.
He's an SNL writer.
Yeah.
They have a pilot on NBC, and if the show gets picked up, he's leaving Always Sunny. It looks like.
Well, it's just shit.
And how does that show not get picked up? So they're taking an extended break between seasons 12 and 13 to figure that out. And they have to make 2 more seasons.
To be fair,
because they're under contract.
to Glenn Howerton, it's been all the other guys doing stuff, typically. I mean,
Well, he's
Charlie
done stuff
Day's
too.
been-
He was in Crank and Crank 2.
Yeah, for those 30 seconds.
Fucking
Move over, Charlie Day.
Kaylin Olsen has a show.
Yeah, she manages it.
Yeah.
But it's a Fox show, and FXX is owned by Fox, so it's a little bit easier. This is NBC. So
Oh, okay.
he might be leaving the show.
You know, can't it sucks. Can't blame him.
Can't blame him.
You know, guys
Don't-
been attached to a television show for 12 years.
12 years.
That they, built from the ground up.
Yeah.
Sad to see him go if he leaves, but I want to be like one of those fans of like, I understand and I wish you well in your new project. Fuck your new project.
Yeah, I hope
you've
it
ruined
fails.
this. It pisses
He's
me
gonna-
off.
He's
Go
gonna be
for
a college professor.
it. He better be like, like a questionable college professor. Yeah. Like maybe like he's a college professor that really likes skin.
He's that guy.
He's into skin and leather.
It's the most interesting part of the body.
Yeah, yeah.
He yeah.
We mostly live through It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, so this is huge news.
Pretty
for us.
I'm pretty down.
Jeff
you know?
Jeff texted me this news and ended it with ruined my fucking year. And I was like, it's a little much. It's like the first week of March.
Right off this one. See you in
Yeah.
2018.
Not happy.
Okay, Jeff.
Yeah.
He's your favorite too.
He's my favorite.
He's your favorite.
He's
Yeah.
my favorite.
Yeah.
He's the best.
Shoot. Okay. Well, you really brought that down.
I know. Just want to get it out of the way now. Fuck off whoever made noises.
Somebody out there.
Damn.
Do you have any? Did you do anything else with your anus that we can really like bounce back? From this?
James has an anus story from last night.
Oh yeah, God. Well, and also this morning.
And also some of this morning.
That is the story. He's in Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll do it.
It'll happen. Do you know that after we hung out last time in LA, you had some bowel issues, didn't you?
No.
From what?
No, it wasn't bowel issues.
Oh, is it?
It was just ill.
It's ill, and it's just
Yeah.
like shivering, and he reckons it was the burger, but we all had the burger.
burger that I had.
My burger was fine.
Yeah, mine was
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
He was like shivering in bed.
And then last night, like my sleep was ruined the whole night because I kept waking up thinking I was going to shit the bed.
We went to Rudy's, and we got everything. We got everything on the menu.
Yeah, as you
Just
did.
to try it, because it's like, how often is James?
How was it?
I was so good.
Funny,
So good.
I came in today. Thought James is in Texas. Let's get Rudy's for lunch. So
Do
that's
we have,
what-
oh shit, do we have Rudy's?
not yet, but it's coming for
Oh, I
lunch.
want some fucking Rudy's. I haven't eaten yet today.
Yeah, so his look was both like excitement and horror.
And
James
James is like,
he's like,
Yeah, I don't know.
okay.
I'll do it again.
See what happens.
So the audience who hasn't seen the Inbetweeners, you probably heard us reference the Inbetweeners a lot in GTA.
I sure have.
Football friend. That was him.
Actually, just
Yeah.
watched that.
There you go, that's the one
Did you?
reference.
reference.
All those references, football friends.
All that one
Yeah,
For
reference.
the rest.
Yeah, It's like, fuck. That's probably one of them.
Bus
right?
wanker.
Fucking
That's
cunt.
wanker, yeah.
Classic.
Bumder.
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 Got that in there as
Yeah.
well.
Casual sort of homophobia. It's great.
Yeah.
That was Will that said Bumder, right?
Yeah.
He was
Yes.
drunk.
Talking about Neil's dad.
Neil's dad.
Yeah, it's like I watched it yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah.
Getting up to date on your Inbetweeners.
I was watching some, I was doing research.
You research.
Yeah.
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 That's a good
Check-
host of a
checking
podcast,
it out,
right
you
there.
know?
Good host.
But to be honest, if it was anybody else, I wouldn't have cared. But it's like Inbetweeners has been discussed in the office since
Yeah.
you got here,
Yeah, it was like one of my first.
and it was literally like, I gotta watch that. I would have watched. Jeff almost had like, oh, we're gonna come over, we're gonna watch Inbetweeners, like for many times, and that kind of just fell by the wayside, as with all the other watching
Not good
things.
at the execution.
Not good. Not
No.
good. And I was like, tonight he's on the podcast tomorrow. I'll watch a few episodes.
Had
I
you never
enjoyed
seen it before?
Good.
I'd seen episodes,
Yeah.
never like.
I feel like you've had enough because it's a very English show. A lot of
Oh, I
English
was good.
jargon, but
I
you've
was
known
good.
me for 5 years.
Yeah,
so I figured
no,
you'd
I
be
was fine. It was way easier to watch than Luther. That was tough.
fine. Oh, because of the accents.
Yeah, they're just like they start yelling at each other, and I don't know what the hell's happening. Like,
you-
I don't know
See,
what
that's like-
language.
that's
Have
like
you
the
thought
about
wire
being
for me.
Have you thought about being in Luther?
No, but yeah, again, I'm open to it.
Okay.
I'll start that when I go home.
Do you know? Have you ever met Idris Elba?
I have, yeah, a couple of times.
Really?
Yeah.
No, you guys are just call him up.
I do, yeah. I'll call him up.
That's how it works. You could be a killer.
I
Have you
met
ever
him.
played a killer?
I met him. The second time I met him, there's a Harry Potter tour now
Oh, bro.
in the studio where they made Harry Potter in Hertfordshire in back home, and they did this special evening for celebrities it was like me, Idris Elba, Jonathan Ross, which was bizarre. Like they closed down the tour and just let us go around it. Oh yeah, I probably mentioned someone that no one's ever heard of.
No, it's fine.
Talk show, chat show.
Yeah.
Yeah, cha-cha.
He's got wibbly wobbly.
And I just turned to Idris Elba and I went, "Oh, this is great. This is really good fun. This is probably the only time in my life where I'll be on like a high budget movie set." And he was just laughing at me. and then I think he said something like, "No, you'll do it. You'll do it."
You get there, you'll ask him.
Oh, thanks, Idris.
You're in Popstar?
Yeah, well, no, I'm not, it turns out. It turns out I wasn't. I thought I was in it. I spent ages doing it.
You filmed
I was
for like
there.
3 months or something?
I was there all those days, working really hard, leaving my family. Turns out I was in it for about 30 seconds. But,
Fuck.
That being said, when Gavin and I saw it, we were like, hey,
I haven't seen it.
you haven't seen it?
Popstar, no, I haven't seen
You
it.
didn't watch it
Have
with
you
me?
not seen it?
Never saw
You
it.
suck.
Who did you see it with?
I thought I saw it with you.
I didn't think I was there.
I may
See, you may
Maybe
not
I
have seen
saw
it with him, and you may have seen it and forgot, which we don't know.
Yeah.
I might have
We don't
seen
know
it.
which one
I might
is.
have seen it with whiskey.
Ah,
Bottle of-
yeah.
Holy shit, is that fucking Lannon?
Yeah.
Is he here too?
Yeah.
We're getting all kinds of.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Should we get another dumb accent?
Well,
on
then
this?
we'll have less Americans.
Yeah,
Be
outnumbered.
Yeah, but they hate each other, the Brits and the Australians.
Oh,
So
that
it's
would
like a-
kill him.
Hey, get over here, dickhead.
Yeah, come on over. I guess we can stomach the look at you for a second.
You get 4 minutes.
Yeah.
4 minutes, alright.
Lannon, you've seen Inbetweeners, right?
Lannon.
I've seen the movies.
As an
The
Australian.
Australian one was terrible. Just
Why?
watch that.
thanks. Okay, all right, okay, so here we go. Whereabouts in Australia?
Let me get you a drink,
Central
James.
Coast, New South Wales.
Oh, okay.
Oh, don't worry, it's a shithole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you guys not met yet?
Briefly seen it.
Oh, okay. Fucking a lot of weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
How you doing, Lannon?
Vibes.
I'm alright.
You here because you went to PAX, I take it? Cool. I'm not here. I'm on.
Yeah, I've noticed.
This is day 8 of my sabbatical, and day 2 of my 8 days I've been here. And I'll be here most of next week.
A lot less alcohol drinking in the office.
When I'm not around?
Yeah.
Is there really?
Just less time.
Every other time I've been here, it's been drinking at like 11 a.m. But
I started
Those are
drinking.
the days, man.
I started drinking at 5.
12 today.
5 a.m. today.
Oh, that's
Is
not
when,
bad.
is when I woke up.
But when'd you go to bed?
I don't know.
What'd you do? What'd you do?
It's just that it's a bit sort of weak.
Stop
Do you know why it is?
Weak paw. Why is
Oh, the week. I thought you meant the handle's fucked up because you broke it. But yeah, I can't really account for the poor.
What? So, is it poses the question?
Dickhead.
I've been busy.
what a beer.
Have you?
Been traveling a
bit.
lot.
Ah.
I went from last week. I went from Austin to Dallas to Austin to Memphis to Pittsburgh to Austin to LA back to Austin yesterday.
Glad you keep coming back to Austin.
What have you guys been?
That was a good sip.
Yeah, we get you some more.
We shot
man.
this last week. Right? We did that.
Are we listing stuff we've done while Jeff's been gone?
Yeah. Not for very much.
Fucking asshole. Which one's the beer one?
It's Achievement
Left
Hunter
white
one.
logo? Nope.
Or left one. Yeah. Whatever. It's all the fucking same. It's green.
It is green. It's a brighter, uglier green.
Yeah.
At least on there, represented there. I think they're
Where's
pretty
my
close.
logo?
Have y'all?
I don't know. What is your logo?
Oh no, some piece of shit. But...
Yeah, we can put a piece of shit up there.
Yeah, I mean,
Just
it's the
pretend
same
that
thing.
one on the end is a piece of shit. That one's yours.
It's just a.
Yeah.
It's brown.
It's a football and a koala. What have y'all been doing since I've been gone? Did y'all do Minecraft?
Yeah. Oh yeah, we did, dude. We did an amazing Minecraft. Stop making faces.
Is
Yeah.
it about me?
No.
No,
God no.
Oh, damn it!
you don't care.
I don't care. I'm not gonna watch it anyway. So you
I
don't have to
know.
tell me. Well, we can't tell the audience.
We're not
Probably.
gonna tell you anything.
Is it out by now? Do you think?
No.
It doesn't come out this week.
Oh yeah, yeah. It
Is
probably
there a
out
funeral?
by now.
Probably
Is there a
out
funeral for me?
No, go. We don't care that much.
Okay.
That'd have been funny though.
Yeah. Next week. It's always next week.
Whatever.
Yeah.
What you got, Lannon?
This podcast comes in waves.
What are you bringing to the podcast today?
Absolutely nothing.
Patriots.
Yeah.
Brought that.
Football?
How long are you in town for? Gridiron is what we call it in America.
Tomorrow.
No one calls it that.
They do
Till
in the
Thursday,
movies.
so tomorrow. Then I'm gone. How long are you away for? How long is your break?
I don't. As long as I want.
Lifelong?
As long as I
Just
want.
giving up?
I've heard anywhere from a year to sort of
His
the end of the day.
his break is as long as he wants, as long as he keeps coming back to work in the middle of it.
I was told to take up to a year.
Yeah?
I don't think they were serious.
No.
But
Is anyone missing you though?
No.
Like, is any?
I don't think anybody's noticing. It's hard to notice if I'm gone if I'm here every fucking day.
Yeah.
Anyway, but no, nobody likes me. It's fine.
Oh, good.
I'm not gonna
Thanks,
say
man.
anything.
You're a good dude.
I don't want to lie to him.
I like Jeff.
Yeah.
Not publicly.
Yeah, but
Shit.
I also like when we don't have to deal with Jeff's schedule. He's just gone. That's it. Just make
Like
the
you're
videos.
not waiting an
Well,
hour.
it's not like we're gonna film with Jeff. Oh, he's in a meeting. He'll be back in 10 minutes. Oh, he's back. Oh, wait, but he's leaving again in another 12 minutes. He's just like, fuck you. I hate you all. I'm gone. That's easy.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice when Jeff's like, I'll come in and do the podcast, and then like 11:57, he's here.
I was here early.
Rolled up.
We did some new-
Got here early. I would. You know what? I didn't even text you. I
No?
was like, he'll be here, or he won't. And let's do it without him.
Consummate professional.
We tried a new VR thing today.
We did. It was
Yeah.
interesting.
2 people in the same surgeon simulator room, but I could make myself small.
It was very weird. Gus, it's like this outside program. It's not in Surgeon Simulator, but he, through some sort of technological advancement in his nerd brain, he put together this thing where Gavin, it's essentially like a live recording of the VR.
I know what it is.
Yeah, so he wasn't in the game with me, but he was watching the game live,
I'm camming it.
so I can then hand him the controller. So essentially, he's still in the game.
Are you allowed to talk about that? There you go.
Yeah.
It's called The Real, right?
Is it?
I don't know what it's
so.
called. I mean, we just made a video in it, so I assume.
Is it good?
It was pretty cool. I see. The thing is, I couldn't see Gavin. Like, I had the head.
Is it the thing where you have like you can like set a camera wherever you want?
Yeah,
to?
we didn't do that.
Yeah,
but
I was
yes,
just
it's that.
I was just teleporting around and making myself tiny. I didn't.
He
actually
just stayed
play
as the one camera.
Yeah.
But yeah, he could make himself big or small, and basically like
Wouldn't that be great for you? In a way?
It'd be wicked.
I couldn't see.
Meg probably
him
wouldn't go
when
to
he-
Japan.
Also, the towel.
Anything else?
When you get that,
Yep.
dude, it just get all small.
I mean, you must have done something as a kid
Go on.
that no one else. You must have done something as a kid where you're telling people like it's normal, and then everyone's like, "No, you're a maniac." Like going under a towel and sucking in air.
I mean, that's most of everything you say.
Like when I would slam my dick in the toilet.
right?
Yeah, like Jeff
Yeah.
would notoriously slam the toilet seat on the end of his penis.
Yeah, he did do that.
When you were a kid.
Your reaction was the best.
What?
That's
Why?
that's sort of. That
Did it
sounds,
feel good? Was it
No.
a good stimulation?
No, did
No,
you say you
shit.
just like wanted to feel what it felt like or something?
I was just like, I was thinking about it one day, and I was like, what would it feel like if the toilet seat like slammed my dick? And
I
so I
wonder,
did
Jeff,
it.
I
I like
wonder.
stuck my dick there, and I did it, and I was like, fuck, that hurts. And then like 3 weeks later, I thought, I wonder if it still hurts. So I did it again.
Oh my god.
Still hurts.
That's sort of like
You know how the
Freudian.
seat has those rubber bits, the feet on the seat.
Yeah, if you're a rich person. Sure.
yeah, you get those rich little rubber feet.
So like, did you have that hit your dick, or was your dick just?
No, it's fucking.
Squish. I mean, even if you have
Smash
even if
my
you
cock
have the
right
little
up.
feet. I mean, what is that?
My dick is bigger than the,
Yeah, is
than
that a
the,
centimeter?
little
Yeah,
nub.
you know what I
nub
mean?
thing.
If you were a kid, maybe there wasn't as much girth on
I
the
still
penis.
was
You think
okay.
it
My
slams
dick
in
was
the dick
okay.
just like a rat under a crack in the door. It's just perfectly flat. The dick just flattens itself and doesn't
Bloody
get
hell.
squished.
When I came out, my dick was full of air, so
Yeah.
it was pretty. You know.
It's sucked in there.
Yeah. So
Did
did
you
you not
not
have
ever-
anything like that?
Have you not
No, I
ever
don't
sucked
actually.
air in your dick hole before?
No,
No.
I didn't slam my dick in the toilet seat. I didn't breathe through my asshole.
So what were you doing as a kid then?
I don't know. I guess
Oh,
I just
man, you
wasted.
did it
I was
all
wasting
wrong.
my time. obviously. I was obviously wasting my time.
What were you doing?
Can you still do this? Can you still do the asshole air thing?
I don't know.
That means yes.
Yeah.
He knows.
I've tried
Yeah,
it.
you tried yesterday.
He knows.
How would you not know?
This is.
Well, I don't go on all fours anymore.
I'll tell you this.
Don't do it.
I don't really get around
I've
to
made
it.
a
Also,
point.
like, I've not got any carpet.
Well, that's the issue.
I'll get like a sore
What are
knee
you
doing it now.
He's got
I'm
no
a tile
carpet,
floor.
James.
You got
So I have no
carpet in the
context for
room
this at all.
I was sleeping in.
Gavin, as a child,
Well, I'm
would
not
get on
gonna.
all fours and suck air in his asshole.
I'm not
'cause it
gonna
was
get
fun.
out of my shower, walk
That's-
all the way through
that
the
is
house.
very short version.
Upstairs.
That's a Gavin thing.
Yep, it is.
Absolutely.
You can
Oh,
understand
sorry.
Yeah.
So it has to be after you've bathed. It
That
has
was the
to
only
be.
reason to go on all fours on the floor.
I still don't know. I don't understand that
It's
sentence.
warmer. It's warmer. There's no airflow under
You
the
know how
towel.
heat
I still don't-
lowers, right? Is that
Like
how that works?
you're talking
Without
to me
it,
like
it
I'm crazy, suggesting that you should go on all fours to see if you can still do this, and then but your retort is, but that's the only time you'd go on all fours.
When else are you on all fours? As a bloke who lives around wherever. What do you do?
Well, it's not like that's a good reason either. Like,
No, that's
I
my
don't understand.
point. Yeah, like I don't know why you've created this rule. It's fucking weird to start
It's
with.
not a rule. It's just I
Yeah,
never
it's
get.
kinda-
I
it's kinda
never
like a
find
rule.
myself on all fours. It'd be like playing a Game Boy or getting dry.
And the Game Boy is apparently a huge part of it. He circled back on the Game Boy.
Right.
There needs to be a carpeted floor, a towel, and a Game Boy.
You don't go on all fours on a wooden or a tile floor. That'll hurt your knees.
I just don't go on all fours. You're a fucking
Can't you do it on your bed then?
He's fucking absurd, yeah.
I'm not gonna go and
James, he's not a maniac. He's not gonna do it on his bed.
get my bed wet.
It's a bad thing. Come on.
But they're not. But I don't understand the rules that you're making up. I don't understand these rules.
so
You
fucking
can't
dumb.
do it on a tiled or wooden floor. We'll do it on your bed. But then I'll get the bed wet.
He's got it perfectly down. You have Gavin down to a T. He creates these scenarios which essentially are Gavin's rules, and when you try and step outside of them, he's like, "What are you mental? You can't do that.
Yeah.
You're bloody insane. What? Go in the bed and get it all wet? You idiot."
Wait, did you have any weird stuff that you would do as a kid that wasn't actually that normal?
No, I mean, I think it was pretty normal. The weirdest thing I did as a kid is I would like play with my balls all the time, like hands in your pants, and
I mean,
it'd be,
that's
like,
just normal.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
As I've
every kid.
learned, that's normal, and it'd be like, get your hands out of your pants. It's like as a child, I didn't realize you shouldn't be fondling yourself when you're like 7.
That's healthier than
you shouldn't
slamming
be.
your dick in the toilet.
That's
Well, it like in public.
just
like,
sounds
physically,
like-
it's
I only
fine,
did it,
but, like,
yeah, I mean,
when you're walking around in
That
public.
sounds like
Oh, so
you're
you're doing
really
it in front of
resented.
people.
I guess. I mean,
being
it wasn't
a
like
male
into my teenage
so
years.
early in your
Just
life.
as a child.
That's good. That's
so would
good.
you just be like on a bus, just fondling and juggling?
No,
your
I was
testicles?
never. I don't remember ever being in public. It would just be like in my house or
So
something.
your mum would be like, "Hey, hand out your pants."
yeah, something like that. Yeah,
Stop playing with your dick.
yeah, basically.
And you'd be like, "Shut up, Denise."
No, I'd be like, no, because it wasn't there yet. I was like 7. It's like,
Shut up,
it
mama.
wouldn't even be part of the conversation. It's like, oh, I played Mario and I got the thing. I'm like playing with my balls. It's like, I jumped over the guy. Like, get your hands in your pants. Like, and then I got the guy. Like, it has nothing to do with anything, you know? It's like setting in. I think what it is like setting in. You're gonna like this later.
Right.
Remember it.
But would you ever think to be rebellious? And she'd be like, "Get your hands out," and you'd be like,
No.
"No."
No.
Just stare
Because
deeply
it was
into
never.
her
num-nums.
eyes.
No,
Just-
no, because it was never even like it was way before I ever got like a boner or anything. So it wasn't like
You never
I was
had a boner as a
playing
kid?
with my dick.
He was like 7.
At 8?
No, I don't remember
When'd
it.
you get your first boner?
I don't know, like 2 or something.
Yeah, you
all
get
the time.
you get them all the time. Yeah.
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
they're nothing special.
Yeah, but
just
it's like
Do your kids get boners?
It's different. It's different.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've
but
never noticed.
How old are they?
Personally, I've never
5
really
and
looked.
3, and they think it's hilarious now, and I keep going, well, I'm gonna fucking talk about this when you're 18.
they don't. They don't know what they're
second
supposed to.
soon.
We're not gonna
do.
talk about your dick till you're 18.
Well, no, well they
Don't look at it.
they'll go to their mum. They'll be like, look. They'll
That's
be like,
funny.
this is gonna be so funny. As soon as you have friends round, I'm gonna tell all your friends that you used to run after mum with your little boner, shouting, "Look at this!"
I can honestly say Millie is never like, look.
She's never had a boner, no?
No, not to my knowledge. She doesn't suck air up her asshole. She doesn't
how old is
slam
she?
her clit in the fucking toilet. She
Come
doesn't,
on.
I mean, that's you.
Come
Now
on.
you're
she doesn't do
recording
anything
yourself.
weird. She's just a fucking nice kid.
How old's
She's
your
11.
daughter?
11.
She's 11. Okay.
Yeah, she's just normal and nice.
She's got a few years till she gets her
She doesn't
first
like.
boner.
Yeah, she doesn't do anything weird.
I can't believe you were 7 before you had a boner.
I mean, I again, I'm not. This is not a fact. That's again. He takes it like that's it. You were 7.
I remember
writing
it
I
down.
mean, I don't remember
I
having
remember it
one
being
before
I don't either.
12.
I remember the first time I jacked off. I
Yeah,
was
vividly.
10.
Oh, that's early.
And my friends were talking about jacking off, so we all jacked off together.
not each other, but like in
Was
the
it a
same
group
room.
effort?
No, we
In
all
the same
faced away
room?
from each other.
Okay.
Because that makes it okay. That makes it like normal.
My
facing
friend, my
away.
friend's mom had a back massager, and he's like, "Yeah, you just rub this on your dick. It's great." I'm like, "All right."
awesome.
So we all shared the back massager.
Oh,
Into a fucking
that
thing.
poor woman.
shared it?
That poor woman. You didn't even. Did you even wipe it down afterwards, or it's got like 4 different boy nuts all
Jesus
over it?
Christ, man.
There were 4 of us. There were 4 of us. Yeah, he's like, "Here, rub this on your dick." And I'm like, "I don't
4
know.
dudes?
You rub it on your dick." And he's like, "Meh."
Sounds like some sort of weird ritual.
I think one kid was like
Everyone
a year
facing away
older,
from
and
each other,
he got something
partying.
out of it.
Oh my god. So did he actually have any sort of finish
Release?
there? Did he have any spunk?
No. I just remember doing it, and then I put a condom on. He was like, "You should also put this on." And I was like, "All right." And I put it on, and I was like, "What do I do now?" And he's like, "I don't know. That's just what you do." And I was like, "All
Either
right."
of you
That
look
I
each
should've
other
taken
in
off.
the eye ever again after that night?
What's that?
Could you look each other in the eye after that night?
What eye?
We went camping though. He beat me up that day because we were walking through the woods and I
He
took my
kept
dick
hogging
out.
the massager.
Yeah.
I took my dick out and I was just like pissing as I was
Yeah.
walking, and he ran by me and I pissed all over him.
And then he beat you up.
Yeah, he punched me. And then our friends pulled us off, and they were like, dude, he said, because I was like singing a song, pissing in the woods,
Yeah.
and he turned around and I fucking just drenched him in urine. And he turned around and he fucking smacked me, and I'm like, what are you doing? And my friends were like, dude, he sang the song. And then so they pulled us apart, and it was fine.
So
we
we
went
steer
camping.
clear of this song.
Yeah.
I'm obviously
Yeah.
pissing in the woods.
Sucking in air, sucking in air.
They could have.
Under a towel.
Those both would have worked in Into the Woods. I really think they could have worked those songs into it.
How does that song go?
The Into the Woods is the name of the film.
Oh,
It's a musical.
okay. Then that
Just came out. Yeah, it's fine.
Into the Woods? I saw that movie. It sucked.
Yeah. Well, it's not great.
Are they a sponsor?
No.
Oh, it's a fucking shitty movie.
Yeah.
I watched it with Millie. It was fucking boring.
It just sort of happened.
Did you like Frozen?
No, the movie's fucking terrible.
Frozen was awful.
So fucking boring.
He's trying to convince me that he hasn't seen it,
I haven't.
but he's got 2 kids who
I've got
watch
2
it.
kids who watch
You've
it.
seen
It's
You've seen it.
don't
No, I
don't
haven't.
get sucked
Never
in,
seen
man.
it.
It's
I've
not
never watched
good.
it.
It's not good.
Never
not
watched
good.
it. I've seen the bit where
awful.
That guy fucks the moose?
no, where they sing the song. I've not seen that.
There's a couple of those
kids' movie.
bits throughout the film.
Well, where they sing the main song. The main song.
Let it go.
That one, yeah.
Yeah.
And she's going mental or whatever.
Yeah.
And there's a bit where my son went, oh, this is the bit where she gets all sexy.
Did he pop another?
And there is a bit where like her attitude changes. And she sort of like becomes a bit sassy and a bit sort of like in the song. And I was like, yeah, you're right.
We should make a show where people review movies they haven't seen. Based,
that's
on
great.
context.
So it would start
Like
Jeremy.
James would yeah.
Who's never seen any movie in
I
his
think
life
James would
except Face
review
Off.
and explain Frozen. There's the bit where the bitch gets sassy.
Yeah.
She gets a bit like,
Little bit
and all the
teapot.
5-year-olds get boners.
They don't know what to do with it. They're running to their moms, showing them off.
Fucking,
Look what-
it's cold.
I watched Frozen. Look what happened.
Mommy, look, my dick is an icicle.
Wow.
Yeah.
Caleb likes it.
Caleb fucking sucks.
I
I went to
right.
He
I went to
loves
a
the music,
fucking
I'll
I went
say
to one
that.
of Caleb's fucking Frisbee games.
That's why he brought it up.
He's like a professional Frisbee player. Do you know what that is?
a real thing.
No one's a
Ultimate.
professional.
Caleb's
Grow
the
up,
extra.
grow
Caleb
the fuck
is,
up.
though.
Caleb's
Does
the
he get
bloke-
paid? Does he
Grow
get paid
up.
a lot of money?
Yeah, he does.
like being
he
a
doesn't get paid a lot of
paid
money.
professional.
He doesn't get paid a lot of money.
James,
but he
can
does
you
get
say
paid.
can you say directly into a camera?
Grow the fuck up.
Caleb
Who
was
takes frisbee? Like honestly,
First of all, it's called Ultimate.
ultimate frisbee.
That makes it a sport.
Because they can't use the word frisbee because it's copywritten, and Frisbee won't let them use it because they don't want to be
Why
associated
wouldn't
with the
Frisbee-
dumb grown-up guys throwing frisbees in a park. So,
we bumped into Caleb at Rudy's yesterday.
oh, did you really? Oh, so you met him?
Yep.
Fucking.
Oh, is that
letdown.
him? Is
That
he
was
the
him,
frisbee
yeah.
guy?
Frisbee
Did you
boy,
tell
yeah.
him grow up? You should have.
Yeah.
Now it's all making
Now it all
sense.
makes it's fucking
Yeah.
coming around.
I didn't talk to him much because we had all that food there.
Yeah.
Plus
So a
he's a
little
fucking
bit.
idiot.
Most of me was like, fuck off. Lovely
Good
to meet
instincts,
you, but
good instincts.
sort of go away a little bit.
So
basically.
so I went to one of his fucking high school JV frisbee games, and every time he scored, which was a lot,
He's really
I
good.
will give him credit. He is apparently one of the best fucking grown-up frisbee players in the world.
Well done. Honestly,
in the
Real
world.
well
achievement.
done.
Really great.
He goes all. I saw he's traveled. He's done frisbee in
broken
Italy.
several
He's
bones
done
doing
frisbee
it.
in Mexico. He's done frisbee in Colombia. He does a lot of frisbee around the world. There's a lot of complacent countries.
Yeah.
And every time he scores, they play fucking "Let It Go," the Frozen song.
There
That's
he
like
is.
his
That's him
fucking song.
jumping for a frisbee.
Yeah, look at him. He's
Is that-
slightly taller than the
Now
other.
is
dude.
that jumping or is that called a vertical?
Is that what it's called?
I only know because I know specifically like one of the 50 times Caleb fucked up his legs or something like that
Yeah.
playing frisbee. That was the best part. Like you.
Yeah, he's like Mr. Glass.
Yeah, it's like I go hard, but got a serious injury.
So cool.
One of them I know was because
hero.
he dove for a frisbee. I was like, right, you like dove and you fell, right? And he's like, well, I was horizontal. It's like that's called diving though. Like the term is I was horizontal.
They try to make it seem cool.
I was going horizontal for it. So you were doing this.
I have seen
So you were
pictures though,
falling.
where he is like Superman, like completely horizontal.
Yeah, and that's why he breaks his legs. Right. That's,
Thing is,
I
though,
believe he does it. I just
It's
think
'cause
it's
he's
not
trying
worth
to-
it.
if
it's
you're
'cause
gonna
he's-
break your legs,
Go for it,
like
please.
do it playing frisbee.
He's because he's trying to catch respect.
Yeah.
But it's always just out of reach.
It was gonna be something. I know. You're going low.
He's
somewhere.
fully extended towards normalcy, but he can't quite get there.
Oh.
But he does, and then they play Frozen.
So they actually play the music. They bring like,
Yeah, they play like they're like it's
And
like his
he's
theme
proud of
song.
that. Like,
So they're not
Super
allowed to
proud.
Well, I
embraces
assume he-
that.
They're not allowed to call it Frisbee, but they can
Is that when he hurt himself?
play Frozen.
I know that's when he died. He's actually
That's
dead.
actually him right now
He's
because he knows
dead
we're talking
now.
about. Caleb also loves to be talked about.
Is it
Yeah.
televised?
Is
that true?
No,
Is what?
Everything,
Frisbee game.
everything else is televised in America, sports-wise.
no, it's aired on ESPN3.com.
Like college.
That is not a joke. It's aired on ESPN3.com.
College
Because sometimes he'll be like,
football.
"Hey, there's a
If lacrosse
Frisbee game
can be
coming
on
on
TV,
online today."
it's not-
Frisbee can be on
No,
TV.
we can't.
It's not the third channel on TV. It's the third website.
Yes, it is. It is. He's a good kid, the salt of the earth. Love him.
Feel
Love him.
mean.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, we all love him.
I mean, it must be cool to be the best at something, even if it is Frisbee. You'd be like, oh yeah, I'm like one of the best at it. in the
Even if
world.
I am gonna insult you right at the end,
I'm,
it's gonna be great to be good at something, even if it's a piece of shit.
Well, I mean, what
nobody
can we
cares
say
about.
that we're the best at?
well, you suck in air in your asshole like nobody else.
I wouldn't say I'm the best. Apparently, Bruce is better than me at that.
Really?
Yeah.
So Bruce does it too.
Well,
Did you have the whole bath conversation with him? Was
No,
it-
I don't
find
think.
it.
I've just heard that Bruce. I've never actually spoken to Bruce.
Oh, you've
about
not
it.
So you've
discussed
heard through the
techniques.
grapevine
You've not
that his
told him
asshole
about the-
inhales.
about the towel.
Hey, let me ask you a question. Actually, this is sort of related. So while I'm gone for a month or 2 or 10 or however long I'm gone,
Yeah.
who farts on your stuff and who puts their finger in your butt?
No one. Not anyone.
Well,
I mean, Jeremy's throwing shit. He'll occasionally throw something or shoot me in the face with a.
But nobody
dart,
stuck
but
their finger up you.
No one fingers me.
I'll
Is that a
Nobody-
special relationship you two have?
Nobody farts in your headphones or on your keyboard
Not
or
that I
in
know
your
of.
hair gel. Or...
I mean, Michael farts
Well,
a lot, but it's just not aimed at me or on me. You did a really wet one yesterday, Michael.
a little bit on stuff.
Oh,
Okay.
Your fight yesterday was supreme. It
How-
was,
it was
it's
good.
like nothing I've ever.
It was brutal.
How's Jeremy doing? Does he miss me?
No, I think he's actually acclimated to you being gone really well. He's finally over it. Like, I think if you came back, he wouldn't care.
I don't think Jeremy likes me.
No.
I
You
don't
have
know
that
why.
effect on people.
I've been so nice
It's
to
mostly
Jeremy.
you.
I've been
Didn't you make his career?
Yeah, I made all
Yeah,
of these
like-
fuckers' careers.
I mean, he's got his own thing. Like,
Nah, the only reason he has a career is because he wanted to move to America to live in my fucking
That
basement.
is true.
Yeah.
You can take credit for him
Totally.
starting his successful career
Yeah.
that he would have never started without you.
He wouldn't have done that. He'd still
That's
be
true.
sucking dicks at
That's
Waitrose.
true. So you actually get credit for
Behind the
that.
olive trap.
Waitrose was quality.
Just like
Yeah.
fucking cleaning up olives and sucking cock all day long.
Sleeping on the spuds.
Yeah.
I did sleep on the spuds once.
really?
Yeah. Comfortable.
I like Jeremy. I wish he liked me.
I feel like everyone feels that way. Like everyone knows that Jeremy doesn't like him. I don't
Yeah.
think he likes anyone in the room.
That's
but
fine.
He's
we're
always nice to me.
You're not in the room, are you?
You know,
I was yesterday.
When you're refusing to be in videos, you mean?
That was
You refused to
one.
be in videos?
That was one
He
thing.
did refuse to
Because
be
that
in
was
you,
videos.
massive.
like, are you bigly in this?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah,
definitely
he was
in
He's
full
this.
like,
I-
I told Gavin to pay me.
I've got-
he,
he
he
did.
wouldn't pay up.
I've
did.
got 80
was telling
subs
me
on
his-
YouTube. Fuck off.
He was telling me his
80.
day rate. I was like,
He
no,
did.
I'm not paying that.
He was saying
That's
his
you
day
want it.
rate in order to play Mass Effect because he didn't want to get it spoiled.
Yeah, that was one video.
But
I was
then
in
he-
all the other shit
But
ones.
then, like, he oddly hung out in the
Fucking-
room anyway and
that
got it
was-
spoiled for himself.
Well, because I thought it was over. It'd been like an hour and 10 minutes.
Right,
so I
but
was
then you
like,
walk in, you see it's still going, and you leave again. You don't stand around for 20 minutes.
I couldn't see shit, so that's what mattered.
Oh, I mean, that's fine, but you were on the other side of the room like this.
How was the game? Can you say anything about it?
What's up?
The game, Mass Effect.
It's pretty fun.
Do you guys play Mass Effect?
Yeah.
What were you talking about?
That's
Yeah.
the-
I was texting. I wasn't listening. Sorry.
Yeah.
I was actually dealing with work stuff.
Yeah.
Because I'm fucking on sabbatical, so
We'll talk
I deal.
about
I
it. Mass
text
Effect
and
is
Slack and fucking podcast constantly.
Yeah.
Constantly on sabbatical at work. I'm dealing with fucking shit right now.
Man, your life's so hard.
Fuck off. God
So
damn
hard.
it, dude. Why did I sign you?
I
Oh,
did.
Because you love me.
No, because they were like, we need a foreigner.
Yeah.
Eh,
I'm the
they were
token
easy.
Australian.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not good enough
damn.
anymore. He's too American now.
He's
really,
here all the time.
I feel like having James around is making me more English, and I like it.
It is a little bit, but really what it's doing
I think it's making
more,
you less English.
It's just pointing
It's
out
making you realize
how
that
not
James is
English you are.
actually
yeah,
English.
Really.
Yeah, we found out you lie about a bunch of shit.
Like what?
Like the pubs.
Oh yeah, that was
lie
that was
about
an
the pubs.
amazing.
You go for
What
a
did you
pub
lie
for
about?
shit.
Oh, well, you know the whole,
What did you lie
we had a
about?
whole
Shit.
conversation about the pub.
We've got slightly different.
We grew up in different pubs.
We grew
Fuck off.
we grew up in different pubs. We grew up in different classes. Is the
Oh, because he's a posh prick, right?
He's
that
always
must
said
be
that
it.
I'm
We,
posh.
we
That
covered
must
this.
be it.
We covered this in LA. Gavin's a posh little fuck.
Oh yeah,
Really?
for
Yeah.
Did you grow up with a
James
top
is
hat?
James is like
No
a James
money,
is a
I don't
chav.
like-
He's
a
from the
common
streets.
man.
no, it's not about money. It's not about money. It's about
Privilege?
attitude. It's about sort of that sort of thing.
I mean, I got a job when I was
That's fine.
16
Yeah,
in
in
there.
Waitrose.
At the nicest grocery store in England.
Waitrose is
It's like Whole Foods.
it's like a shop that no one shops at because no one can afford it.
It's the
Wow,
one
he's
shop.
never mentioned that
I couldn't
before.
afford to. I couldn't afford to shop there with my
It's
discount.
funny he never mentioned that.
I had a 25% discount. It was still too expensive.
Man, and I hear I compared Waitrose to ShopRite. Little did I
No,
know.
no.
I was
It's
like,
like-
oh, I worked at ShopRite.
It's like Whole Foods.
oh
Yeah.
shit, dude, I've never even
Or Central
been to
Market.
a Whole Foods.
Yeah.
We have Whole Foods.
I went to a Whole Foods once while I was here, and it just made me angry.
The people in them?
No, all the
Too
there's
much
no,
organic
There's
stuff.
no food in it. It's called Whole Foods.
So what were you buying there?
It's like rabbit food. It's like
Yeah,
It's
like
organic
pellets.
garbage,
It's like
yeah.
pellets and paste.
and it smells in there. It stinks.
But
And I was so angry, honestly.
I will say right now,
complaint.
if you walked into the Whole Foods downtown Austin, the national headquarters,
Really?
yeah, it's Austin company.
Makes sense.
Your dick would be like, I want to have sex with all of this restaurant because there's 9 restaurants, but all of this grocery store because everybody's fucking super hot there.
Because they have money.
Yeah,
Yeah,
They have
money covers up
and,
a lot of ugly shit.
and it's
crazy
Austin.
hot vaginas.
Like Austin people are already good looking.
I know. It's just like it's like a Victoria's Secret catalog of healthy
with
people.
rabbit food.
I'll try it out again then. That's
I don't go there for
I'll
the
go
food.
for a wander.
That's not why I go there. I go there to ogle.
You go there because you're hungry.
That's expensive though, right? Whole Foods?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, dipshit. That's the whole
It's the
point of the
organic
conversation.
garbage rich people have.
Catch up.
Even though it's not food.
Take that, rich people.
Do you have to do an ad read?
I mean, yeah, I was figuring.
Do you want? I'm sorry. Do you want to do?
Yeah, I
an ad read?
figured I would do it. We're about an hour in. I should
Deal
get
with
this
some
out of the
work
way.
shit.
Something I don't think I've never gotten a complaint. I don't think they like it if I shove like the 2 in like the last 3 minutes of the
Right,
podcast.
right, right.
Then they're like, "Hey," and I'm like, "Oops."
I like Blue Apron.
Did you know that not all ingredients are created equal? Fresh, high-quality ingredients make a real difference, so it's important to know where your food comes from. For less than $10 per person per meal, Blue Apron delivers seasonal recipes along with pre-portioned ingredients to make delicious, home-cooked meals. Choose from a variety of new recipes each week, or let Blue Apron's culinary team surprise you. Recipes are not repeated within a year, so you'll never get bored. Blue Apron's freshness guarantee promises that every ingredient in your delivery arrives ready to cook, or they'll make it right. Customize your recipes each week based on your preferences. Blue Apron has several delivery options, so you can choose what fits your needs. And there's no weekly commitment, so you only get deliveries when you want them, which is great because you're ordering the food. Why would you want food if you didn't need it? Check out this week's menu and get your first 3 meals free and free shipping by going to blueapron.com/offtopic. You'll love how good it feels and tastes to create incredible home-cooked meals with Blue Apron, so don't wait. That's blueapron.com/offtopic. Blue Apron, a better way to cook, Landon.
Lannon, you were on camera the whole time. Did you have to look like you wanted to die the entire duration?
Well, do they
High
ship,
five me here.
do they ship
nailed
to
it.
Australia?
That was the longest thing I've ever
Because if
sat
they
through.
don't, there's no fucking point.
That was the most boring time of my life. It happened just then, and I could feel it happening.
It'll happen probably 2 more times. Just so you
I
know.
thought we had 2 sponsors.
Yeah, and
Blue
then I gotta
Apron.
mention the fucking mummy thing.
Oh, dude, talking about the mummy thing.
Yeah.
Can't do it yet.
Gonna make
Blue
it
Apron.
right for you. Do some more shameless self-promotion.
Why would you bring this
You
up?
got a shirt?
I did.
Yeah,
I can wear that.
You got a
if you want.
fucking
Yeah,
shirt?
shit happened while you were gone.
Check that out. I'm
That's,
rocking the
that's
pregnancy
not your
style.
hair. Your hair don't look like that.
It looks better on a shirt. Come on. And I change my hair color every 2 damn seconds. So
What do we got working on in the tummy there?
this week is a length of a scallion.
Scallion.
So, yeah.
All right. It's getting
Big.
huge. It gets giant.
Yeah.
She's kicking right now.
Scallion.
Yeah.
Scallion.
Yeah.
I heard it was announced. I heard it was made public that you guys picked the Godfather.
Well, yeah, it was on the podcast, wasn't it?
I don't know.
Who'd you
Weren't,
pick?
weren't you here?
I don't think so.
This fuck.
Oh, it's
Oh,
Jeff.
really?
Yeah.
No, he was there.
Yeah, you were here.
I was.
I heard it was announced when you said it.
I was
He was texting at the time.
Godfather drinks. Maybe don't remember so much.
That's possible. Yeah, to remind you, it's you. Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, and Maggie is
godmother.
the godmother.
I don't like her.
No, I know, but that's fine. You guys,
have to
it's
hang
like
We don't have to talk.
Hopefully, we don't die horrifically.
We don't have
you
to
know?
talk. Okay,
Sweet.
we'll figure it out. That's an awesome shirt, Lindsay.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
See ya.
I'm not a godparent,
It's bullshit.
You want
which
to
which I feel a little bit annoyed about.
You want to pick you and I have a kid?
Yeah,
Are you gonna have
but I'd be
kids?
good. I'd be good. One,
Eventually, he
I've
says,
got
but no,
kids of my own,
Not five.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I've kept them
Terrible
alive.
parent.
Yeah, you've not killed either of them.
He's gonna raise
I've
Ryan's
got a good
kid.
job. and a good life. And like, I'd be a good godparent to step in if anything bad had happened to the actual parents. I mean, it's a token now, isn't it? It did used to be if you were a godparent, you'd come in and
You actually have some sort of obligation.
yeah, if there was a terrible air sucking incident.
Yeah.
Also, you're
Catastrophe.
supposed to pay for the baptism. That's really
Ah,
what starts
fuck!
these. Yeah, that's we're not.
You don't want it anymore?
How much is a
You
baptism?
guys definitely picked a godparent who's going to die very soon.
No, yeah, I know. I'm just hoping maybe you'll leave your goddaughter some money.
That's right.
I will.
That's it. Yeah, that's good.
Oh.
That's brilliant.
What you really need is a bucket of water for a baptism, anyway. It's the water that does it, isn't it?
Or just
Is
not
it
bother?
the water?
Yeah.
Is it the water? That's what gets all the religion in. Right, okay, right, yeah, okay.
Oh, you bless
Oh,
it
it makes
first.
sense to me now.
I drank holy water once. It's gross.
Which is,
Isn't it just like salty water?
He drank. This is actually a good story. You should tell it because you drank some fucking gross ass, and it was sacrilegious what you did.
Why?
It was the Pope's holy water.
It was from the Vatican. It wasn't like the Pope's personal water.
You don't
You
know
don't know
that?
that? Yeah,
he might have
same.
he might have dipped his Pope balls in it for all you know.
He fucking
That's how they bless it. They,
He might have
they
poked
teabag
this.
into the
Teabags.
box.
he hand dropleted it in there.
And it was over 10 years old.
like scrunched
Yeah,
his
it was like
sack.
I think it was like 18 years old or something. Yeah, it didn't taste good, and it'd been in the window, so like light had like probably added a load of.
So
bacteria.
So
Yeah.
why did you?
Yeah,
drink it?
why?
Because he hates Christ.
No.
funny.
It's great.
Honestly, when you're when you grow up, you see items that you've been there your entire life.
I agree.
And you start trying to like.
Yes.
What can I do? This thing has been here my.
I felt that way about a toilet once.
Slamming it up. So yeah, I just took a little sip. It was horrible, and I put it back.
Good story, that.
Yeah.
Should say
Great
that.
story.
I didn't want to tell the story.
Yeah, and he didn't save it. It's been told several times. I see. I'm with you up to the point of like, there's this weird thing that you've seen things in your house. If you've lived in the same place for a long time, that's
Why
like,
is there a bottle of holy water just in the house?
well, you know, it's
Grew up Catholic.
so
Yeah, so
so
did
you
I.
leave it by the window.
Yeah, it was just like
So did
it was
I.
like a little. It was actually a statue of. I want to say Jesus, but
Yeah.
it might have been Mary. It might have been Mary.
It's definitely one or the
But-
other.
But she was.
Did the statue have a cock or a vagina?
I didn't have any of those, but it was transparent and like it was like a, and she was just like full up to the neck because some had evaporated. So I
Right.
popped her hat off and just took a swig of it down it. But throughout my life, the head had slowly evaporated away, even though it was sealed.
Yeah.
I popped her hat off and drank her up. Weird. All right, I'll just put it
Are,
back.
are you sure it was holy water? Like they hadn't put anything else in it?
What would they have replaced the water with?
Vodka? Bleach?
Oh no, it wasn't booze.
No?
No. Just water.
What did it taste like?
Horrible. Can't even
That's
describe
that's not a taste.
it. Minging all. Imagine
Do,
water that's been sat there for 18 years.
Do you have holy water in Australia?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I grew up hardcore Catholic.
Did you pray in that?
Used to go to church every week.
Me too.
Every week.
I had a church at part of my school.
So did I. Very similar countries.
Is that light flickering? Can anyone else see that? It's not now, but every so often I keep seeing a flash of light, and I'm trying to figure out, Michael, whether it's oh shit,
I think it's Jesus.
whether it's like what's been
Can I borrow
happening
a
phone? Stop fucking
in our
drinking
office
water.
where I keep seeing a flash of light
That's not happening.
up here.
Yeah, that isn't happening. So I think it might be what's happening. There was, and Gavin has mentioned this several times, where he keeps thinking a light is flashing. He's like, did that light just flash? I'm like, no. But you have brought this up when the lights were off.
No, that's why I see it.
Like,
I only see it when
like
the light
we were
isn't on.
filming with no lights on at all. And Gavin's like, did that light just turn on? I'm like, no.
No, it'd be like really like
This,
quick, like
this conversation won't be seen by people, will it?
Yeah,
one,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
No.
This is
Like,
like
Episode 68. Yeah.
Yeah, just a few though.
How are people
400,000.
supposed to get on board with that?
you
You
know.
pointing at a light that no one could possibly see. That isn't flashing anyway.
anyone
It's
in
a
broadcast
nothing.
see
It's
that
just a
light?
nothing.
Because they've accepted Gavin at this point.
Did anyone else see it in here? No.
They didn't. You're making shit up.
Are you sure you're not dying? Like having
No,
seizures
he's having
or
a stroke or
man?
something.
It could
It
happen
might-
because
it
I
could be a
can't, and it's
tumor.
never right at something I'm looking at. It's always deep.
He always
peripheral
turns and he's
vision.
like, "Did you see that?" I'm like,
Was that an English accent
No,
that
yeah.
you did just say?
Yeah, it's pretty
But-
close.
"Yeah."
Not does everything
It
you say
happens.
publicly have to be
Sound like
relatable?
you're drowning. Basically.
No, I suppose not.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything that you've said that's relatable on this sort of podcast.
Drinking holy water, see
Drinking
a flash
holy
of light,
water,
sucking
sucking
it.
up in air in the anus.
Well, I mean, you were hanging out with Idris Elba and Jonathan Ross.
Yeah, everyone does that.
Yeah,
I don't think many people have done that.
Idris Elba should be Bond.
Yeah.
One.
Agreed.
Yeah, he should.
Yeah.
Great
Should be
point.
It's gonna be fucking what's his name though, right?
Hiddleston.
Tom Hiddleston. Yeah.
Is it
Oh,
really?
fuck that guy.
Yeah, no, not for me. I think it's got to be Elba because he's cool. He looks like he could.
He's huge too.
fucking- yeah,
Like, he's
really
like a big Bond.
smack you about.
Yeah, like I want to see him punching
Yeah, he'd
people.
like punch down on people's heads.
But
Yeah,
we were talking about this, weren't we?
Maybe that's why
were we
he
talking
can't
about
be
this?
Bond.
No, I was talking about it with my other English friends who you're jealous about.
You have other English friends?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
How's Gavin?
There's more
feel
of you?
about
But we were talking like the obviously the controversial thing about Idris Elba being Bond is that he's
You
black.
fucking sell out.
that? Yeah, dude, come on.
But the
then
thing
what-
is, Elba's he's such a great actor. He's so versatile. Like, don't just assume he's going to play Bond black. he might white up for the role.
Pull a Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
It's true. I thought he was from
And-
Baltimore.
Yeah.
Because of The Wire.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know he's British.
He could definitely do it.
It's people
has
are
range.
people are afraid of Luther.
I don't think
That's
the
the
range
issue.
goes
He's
beyond
too
that.
like yelly, screamy,
That
like
sounds like
just
a
I'm
challenge.
gonna fucking go nuts. They want like civilized Bond.
It's fucking Caleb over there.
Yeah, dude.
Come here.
He heard you talking about him.
Oh, is that the Frisbee guy?
Yeah, it's a Frisbee.
All right. Sort your life out. come to better decisions.
Caleb, it's an intervention. What are you eating?
Sort your life out.
Well, a little bit. Sort of come to
What is it?
take some stock in things that you do in your life and focus on other things.
How was your Rudy's last night?
Mediocre.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I liked it.
He fucking hates to be on camera.
Oh.
I mean, he pretends to hate to be on camera. He loves me. Are you kidding? He fucking loves me.
Everything that happens.
He only
in
works
his-
here because of me. Because I picked him up online. I was
That
cruising
seems
online.
like a trend.
But isn't him
picked him
working
up.
here like his worst mistake?
If you were a
It's all your
16-year-old boy
fault?
and I played video games with you online, you weren't a Rooster Teeth.
Can I come work for Rooster Teeth?
Anytime you want.
We were literally talking about this the other day. I said, "Can I join Rooster Teeth?" And you said, "Yeah."
Yeah, of course. Fucking. Why
Can
not?
I
He
do
doesn't even work here. What does he care?
Can I do
I'm
it
not
for a
gonna do that.
visa?
No,
No,
we can't. do
okay.
that for you.
Fuck all you.
Come on.
It's a bridge too far.
It is difficult.
He knows Elba,
It must be.
okay?
It
Yeah,
must be
that's fair. I only
so.
know you lot.
It must be so difficult being an Australian and getting a visa, though.
What's that?
It must be really difficult.
Or respect.
being
Yeah,
an
well, see,
Australian.
the thing is, like, they want things like college educations and shit.
And also, like, they want guarantees you're not just gonna rob everything. Murder
Actually, I'm
everyone.
second generation, right? I come from
okay.
British ancestry. So
Yeah.
I'm
You
no
all
thief.
come from British ancestry.
Yeah.
I'm like second generation, but what the fuck
I
are
don't know
you?
what the fuck that means.
I don't know.
It
what
means
that
I don't rob shit.
Your country's only 2 generations old.
It's 200 years.
So people here are proud of being like a high generation American, but people in Australia are like, I'm low as possible. I'm low.
I didn't steal nothing.
People here are
My
like,
ancestors are good.
Seventh
When
generation.
all right, so you
American.
filmed. So James, you filmed Inbetweeners 2.
Yeah.
I believe is what it was called.
Yeah.
The movie, the second movie.
It is what it was called. I'm sure.
Probably.
You're positive.
I'm sure it was.
And,
Yeah.
and you went to Australia.
Yeah.
How long did you guys film there for?
About 3 months.
3 months.
Really?
Did any Australians fight you or headbutt you or steal from you?
No, they were really pleased to see us. The In-Betweeners has gone down well.
What parts of Australia did you film?
Yeah.
So we were in Gold Coast,
Shithole.
which I loved, which I thought was really nice.
Shithole.
We were in the outback. We were in a town called Mari for a
Shithole.
while, which is north of
Was it all Queensland?
Adelaide. No. Where else did we go? It's a big place, Australia. It turns out.
Yeah, same size as the US. Just less people.
Yeah.
A lot of
Size of the moon's footprint.
What?
What?
What the fuck?
You have
did
to-
that sentence-
when you
what?
say
Hold on,
weird
you
shit-
just absolutely just completely derailed whatever it is.
Well, carry on.
You have to explain yourself when you
Yeah, I
say
know.
weird shit, Gavin.
It's like the moon's footprint.
Yeah.
Use
you
words.
Take the Earth,
Yeah.
take the moon,
Yeah.
sit the moon on the Earth.
Yeah.
It will take up the land about the size of Australia.
Right.
That's
okay.
how it can you
So
can
start
compare the
with
size
that.
of the moon.
What a bizarre way to just
Well, I
to
mean-
explain that.
Well, let me ask you this: how big
Go
is
on.
the moon?
It's the size of Australia. There you go.
Don't use Australia. How big's the moon?
How big's the moon? What is it? Well, I don't know.
You
About the
just
size
say,
of America.
you just say it's smaller than the Earth, right? But if you
Yeah.
can visualize that on the planet, it's like, oh,
Yeah.
it's pretty small. Yeah.
Thanks.
So anyway, make it
You're fucking terrible.
making it relatable.
You're just
Yeah. Okay.
You
great.
make it relatable, but you always do this after not making it relatable, confusing everyone that's having the conversation that you're not even taking part in, and at the end of it, you're like, "Look, all makes sense.
know,
Just
yeah.
needed 3 minutes of explanation."
Do you think it's weird being British and going to other countries though? Because it usually turns out, oh, Britain owned all this at one
Yeah.
point.
You basically go to places you lost
Yeah.
Yeah.
as a nation.
Does it make you sad?
I mean, I wasn't around.
Australia not so much, but America is. I'm taking that.
You guys
hard.
blew it.
But
Yeah.
but we don't.
it hard.
We don't really learn about it.
It
in
is because
school.
you got it's never spoken about in school. 'Cause
I
we
didn't
were talking
know.
about this, weren't
Yeah,
we?
I don't know. I didn't know about any of this
I was
until
a
I
proper
moved
You
here.
adult.
didn't know there was a British Empire?
I knew there's a British Empire.
They didn't know they fucked up on America though.
Yeah, so basically,
They don't teach
in
them
history, you sort of just skip over the fact that a bunch of people left, and then there was a huge war to try and maintain that.
Sure.
I
And they
thought.
just skip over it. And I
that.
was like,
You fucking pushed your dicks
No,
in.
see, I always
was
thought.
awesome.
I always thought from the English side, it was like fucking nothing. Like we'll just let him have it because it was like nothing at that point. But for America, it was a huge deal.
I think the way I saw it is that we sent like a few people over,
Yeah.
just like, just send, see if you can handle that.
Yeah.
When really, we sent like everything we had at
Yeah.
the US
Really?
and lost.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
that's
was a
because the
huge-
British.
We were
bitches.
outnumbered,
Yeah.
but we had bigger cocks and we were tougher.
What was the original East Coast?
Yeah.
They got
East
angry.
Coast. It was
You know,
fucking-
they got angry. They got hard.
I'm
got hard.
fascinated
That's why
by
the
it.
East Coast is so hard.
I think it's
Americans
fascinating.
love war too, so you have
Oh,
that going
it's
for
the
it.
best.
Yeah.
Can't
A
get
lot of
enough.
guns too.
Yeah.
Scary
Ah.
place.
We have more
Terrifying.
guns than people in America.
They love it. They
Yeah.
love getting involved in a war, America, as well nowadays, don't they? They love it. Absolutely love it.
Can't get enough of it.
Yeah. Just Vietnam. Don't
Yeah.
Don't go to Vietnam. Just leave it. Just stay away. Nah,
Yeah.
we're gonna get right involved in that.
See, the problem
Is that a disaster? Nah, but we're pulling out.
Yeah.
they also love inviting Australia to go fight for them. Every friggin' war.
Nobody.
bring
Come on,
allies.
Australia. Come on. Go
You
get
bring-
him. Go
You
get
gotta
him.
do
Hey,
something.
bring the 7 Australian soldiers.
Exactly.
Hey,
yeah.
man. Don't you fuck with the Anzacs, alright?
How big is the
What
Australian
What
military
does that
force?
mean?
No.
You don't know much.
Like you do?
Have you been to Australia?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever watched like Australian news?
Yeah.
He was on it, you fuckwit.
Why,
You
what
met
do you mean?
Carl, you fuck.
Apparently, I went on breakfast telly in Australia. And I
Carl?
was like, I don't obviously I don't know any of these people.
they're
And then
so
he texted me, he's
casual.
like, you what? You
They're so casual. They'll be talking to like the Prime Minister of. Is it a Prime Minister?
Yeah.
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 And they'll just be like.
It's
They'll be talking and having a discussion,
Yeah.
and the newsreader will be like, "Oh, come on, Bill, that's a crock, mate." Oh, come on, mate. Nah, they're not going to put up with that. That's how they talk to each other.
Yeah, pretty much.
Say it like it is.
Yeah.
Australian TV is so bad as well.
It's fucking terrible. I don't watch it.
You guys have that show where all the girls are mermaids, though.
Yeah, that was a good show for 13-year-old me.
Yeah,
Really good show.
my daughter watched it for a
George
while.
Neighbours.
She grew out of it, but
A little bit.
I think Neighbours
more-
is big in the UK, but
huge
not,
in the UK.
not
Yeah.
as big in
Home,
Australia.
Home and Away is the bigger like daily shit show.
Remember the
oh,
way-
have you ever
remember the
seen the Miss Fisher Mysteries?
Wow. Maybe.
Yeah, it's good.
you ever see,
it's got what's her face in it from
Yeah,
the
that-
Babadook.
was
Yeah,
it,
that-
was it
that
Round the
person,
Twist?
that person.
Australia?
I know.
Fuck.
Use
remember that?
words.
What is it? Going through all the vowels.
Essie Davis. Do you know who that is?
I know faces, I don't know
Two
names. You
completely
can show me a
different
face.
conversations.
I think I've seen it.
Incredible.
Which is great for a podcast. Yeah.
Miss Fisher's Murder Mysteries. Yeah,
Do you ever
it's Essie Davis.
watch Skippy the Bush Kangaroo?
No, I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
I don't want to do the
Yeah.
Skippy thing.
Did you ever watch Skippy?
No.
You never watched
don't wanna
Skippy?
do
No, I
the
never
fucking-
watched. No, of course I didn't watch Skippy.
What,
I
it's me,
know,
of
I
course,
know
what?
of it as a
Yeah.
cultural reference.
It's like
This bitch.
I never watched Skippy. I never watched.
Yeah, I know her face.
She's Australian
like
as
cheap
fuck. dude.
lassie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I never watched
She's
Lassie.
got,
I never
like,
watched Flipper.
there's titties and stuff.
Yeah, there's stuff going on in that picture.
Yeah.
totally
oh,
forgot
look,
Flipper
you
was
can
a thing
almost
until
see
you
a
just
vagina
mentioned
there. It's, she probably
What a
wants
piece
to
of
sleep
shit.
with me. She just doesn't know
Oh, is it a
it.
piece of shit?
It's
why don't
stupid,
you ask
like
her?
old show. Like, look, it's a fucking animal.
Yeah.
Well, like
How old is
Lassie
she
or-
now?
Lassie or Skippy?
Oh, let's find
Yeah,
out.
she looks like a zombie in that one.
Well,
What are you
all right.
looking at?
They're looking at
Women.
some woman. I
We're
don't
looking
know.
at Essie Davis. She's a beautiful Australian woman who's a talented actress who was in the Miss Fisher Murder Mysteries and also
But she was
the
born in
lead-
1970, so no thanks.
and the Babadook.
Who is Australian's proudest?
She's from Hobart.
Oh, it's I. Can I guess as an
She's only
American, and
5'6".
then you can correct?
Yeah.
I'm guessing. I'm gonna throw either a Hemsworth
Jackman.
or Jackman.
Yeah,
I'd
Jack,
say-
those are my
I'd say
two.
Jackman.
Is what? What are we talking about?
Like Australia's like most valuable export.
Oh, I would think it would be Nicole Kidman.
What about?
Oh yeah, she's up there.
What about
Yeah,
She
she's had a
used to
longer.
be.
She had a longer. better
Landon
career.
we had a conversation yesterday that he doesn't care for her.
What about that?
That outdoes her career,
Guy,
apparently.
what about Guy Pearce?
Not a fan.
He's cool.
Who, sorry?
Guy Pearce.
What the fuck's he been in lately? Like, who is he?
Oh no,
Well,
no,
alright.
Hugh Jackman is Wolverine, though.
dude, Guy Pearce.
That's it?
in the when he
was
went
also
to outer
in
space,
Les Miserables.
lockout or whatever.
Yeah.
Awesome Netflix movie.
I fucking took my kid to see Logan the other day.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it, don't spoil it.
This is not a spoiler. But I was in somewhere. I was in LA with Griffin. I thought we should go see Logan with Millie. She wants to see it because she's a huge Wolverine fan.
Yeah.
I knew it was R-rated.
I don't give a shit. Bought her,
She's watched theater movies.
bought tickets to Alamo Sunday morning. Showed up.
This is
sat in our
incredible.
seats.
You're a fucking idiot.
Do you know the story?
You're a dumbass. Yeah, you told me this already.
Sat down, ordered drinks, started getting drunk, got a pizza, waiting for the pizza to come. Some asshole shows up and he goes, "Hey, you're in my seat." And I go, "Fuck off, I'm not in your seat." And I showed him my ticket and he's like, "Well, that's weird." And then some other fucking asshole comes over and goes, "Hey, you're in my other seat." And I'm like, "Fuck you, I'm not in your seat either." Showed him the tickets.
It's really
and,
aggressive.
So aggressive. I bet it was nothing like that.
fucking-
It was Jeff going, "Oh, sorry."
Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
sorry,
That wasn't that at all. I was
Sorry,
like, "No, what do you want me to do? I'm here first. If you wanted to be here first, you should sit down first. It's not my fault. They
a
fucking
reserved
gave us both."
seat.
Yeah, and so the waitress comes over and she's like, "Yeah, this is really confusing." She's looking at all the tickets and then she goes, "Oh, you bought tickets for Saturday." And I had to go, "I'm an asshole. I'm a giant asshole. I guess I'll go home now." And they're like,
you just
"Yeah,
left?
yeah, that we didn't have fucking the movie sold out." They were like, "Yeah, go get the fuck out of here." So then I left.
So you don't know your days?
No,
No.
I fucked up. I bought
Friday, Saturday, all confuses you?
just Saturday and Sunday.
Did you end up
apparently.
seeing it?
No, I haven't seen it.
Gus literally just did the same thing. He was telling us on the
Are you serious?
Are you serious?
podcast. He showed up on the wrong day.
What a dumbass.
I don't know
How?
how you do it.
Thank
How?
God,
Can
thank
Americans
God.
not read?
Fucking
Like, I know the education
We
system's
invented
fucking
books.
bad. America wrote the Bible, apparently, yeah. Good
That's
job.
a T-shirt.
We invented books.
Just a big American flag with we invented books.
Would you wear that shirt on your YouTube
yeah,
channel?
yeah.
Hey Joe, make that please.
You have a YouTube channel?
He's like a full-on
Yeah, sure
YouTuber.
does.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He's
Sick.
Call
Yeah.
of Duty, GTA,
Yeah. He's a
random stuff.
he likes blops.
It's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not
He's
very good.
insanely good at.
No,
I wa-
he's good.
I was watching some of his COD. He's like a professional
Well,
camper.
Yeah.
Like, because when I
What's your KD?
I think it's 2.6.
Fuck.
something like that.
2.3. Goddamn.
is that like total across all games? Or
Yeah.
it's like an average. Yeah. He will camp somewhere, and then people will run back to that spot thinking, "Oh, he's just sitting there." But then he'll just move across the room and he'll be like, "Oh, got you." And he has this weird cycle that he takes.
Yeah,
where he
I've got
camps all
routine.
over
You're
the
one
room.
of those little
Yeah.
fucks.
So
eh?
everyone
Yeah, he's a
walks
real
in
dick.
But also
expecting.
because it's sort of like embarrassing and you should be ashamed of playing like that. Also sitting in a corner with a shotgun.
Yeah.
And, it's sort of like,
Call of
and,
Duty.
and everyone's
seen
like,
it.
"Oh, you're the AIDS of Call of Duty." And I want to go, I mean, you know,
That's a shirt.
put things
AIDS of Call of
in a
Duty.
little bit of perspective. Like,
So
it's fine.
you make videos of you camping?
Yeah, and
They're mostly
Great
like
watch time on
hiding
those?
camping, right?
Yeah.
Like I'm camping here, now I'm
Yeah,
camping
yeah.
this. Yeah.
Like, so what I do is
Oh, here
instead
he
of
is.
instead
Here's-
of being
here's a clip of your
instead of being scared of like being a closet camper,
Yeah.
I just go.
You embrace it?
I call the videos
You're
are
not
called.
using the shotgun here. That was
Yeah,
actually-
this isn't
give me a
camping.
second, you know?
Here he is.
Hang
Yeah.
on.
There he is.
You saw the shotgun crouch maneuver.
Pop a squat in the corner.
Yeah.
Oh,
But there's all the videos are called something like Live and Let Camp,
yeah.
like Robo Camp. I think one was called. We just take film titles and
Interesting
put
thumbnail.
the word camp.
It's honestly probably better than 99% of Call of Duty videos. So,
But I'm
doing
not
well.
good at the game.
I
like
the
playing it.
score-
He's
Scoreboard
pretty good at
disagrees.
it, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the nonsense of like people who are good at it. I'm not good at it.
like
I walked in
yeah.
this morning to the office and I was just like saying like, oh yeah, he plays Call of Duty. I was looking at some of the videos. I was like, he's good. He would kick the shit out of anybody in this room, save maybe Jeremy.
Should we
Jeremy
do a
might
Call of
stand a
Duty
chance.
Let's Play?
Well, we're doing Call of Duty live stream at 3, so if he wants to
Oh,
play.
y'all doing a Call of Duty?
Yeah.
gonna show
so,
up?
so I say
No?
to I say to Jeremy. Jeremy's like, well, what's like a really good score? I'm like, well, the video I was watching, he was like pissed that he was 12-4, and Jeremy's like, fuck that, he's better than us. I'm like, yeah. When you're like 12-4, awful.
But that's the thing.
then you're
12's
good.
not like a lot of kills.
No.
It is for us.
Yeah,
I
no,
get-
you don't know
You
who
don't
you're
get no
talking to.
fucking
I
kill streaks
get
from that.
angry.
We go
I
4
hate
and
dying.
12.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
go like
Like
6
I hate
and
dying
15.
more than I like killing people.
Yeah, I get
So,
it. I
like
get
by
what
the
you're
end of
saying.
it, you're just like unhappy at
Yeah.
the
Yeah, 20-4, bullshit. I died 4 times.
Jack is happy when he goes 3 and 36.
Yeah.
That was my entire experience with Call of Duty. You'd get pissed off and like, why the fuck did I play this game?
Yeah.
It just makes me angry.
We're so
Great
bad
story.
that in the last Titanfall video,
Sorry, Jeff.
Jack was like, "Oh,
Should've
double kill."
fucking slammed my dick in the toilet. That's
I watched
way better.
I watched one of your most recent videos where you stopped in the middle of the video to like apologize about how badly you were doing and that you were getting upset.
I know. Well, I
in
had,
the
to,
game.
I had to stop and go, right, what am I actually doing? What am I doing? Because at the moment, I'm just doing how I would normally behave, but in public. Yeah. Which you shouldn't do.
I believe you described it as whinging.
Yeah, whinging.
You were like,
yeah,
I'm just whinging here.
And I was like, is that? I can't imagine that's good to watch.
well, that's a whole career right there.
Somebody getting upset over a video game. Like what a way to live your life.
Yeah, certain.
Talking to
You need to reevaluate some things, put some perspective on things.
Yeah, that's great.
But it is difficult. Do you
Who
not
would do
find?
that?
Do you not find when you do it, you sort of go a little
go
bit.
like,
This isn't healthy. This isn't good for my mental health.
Oh, not at
Every
all.
single day.
No, making videos alone isn't healthy.
I was
some-
telling him yesterday how making rage quit like destroys your soul,
yeah.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it's for you to get that angry every week.
Because when you do something that you're genuinely a fan of, that you love doing, you're not like making a video or making content
Right.
becomes a second sort of.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're more interested in the game that you're playing than actually sitting there thinking, oh, I need to make this entertaining, or I need to remember that people are going to see this. That's why I had to stop in the middle of that video and go, I don't know what to do. I need to put it out. I need to put this video out because I don't want to not put a video out.
Sure.
But I don't know what you're going to make of this because it doesn't feel like to me. Like I think I was explaining, I was like, I know it's entertaining to watch people get upset over something, but this doesn't feel entertaining. This just feels weird, and that people are watching it going, should we get some help to this guy? there needs to be an intervention. But that's what
You
I
probably
thought you
more
handled it
thought
pretty well.
into it than most
It wasn't.
YouTubers.
Yeah, it
There's been-
wasn't
there's been a-
that bad.
there's been a couple-
It wasn't that bad.
There's been a couple recently where I've gone, oh, I'm in a good mood today.
Have
Didn't last.
Yeah.
y'all talked about the JonTron thing?
No.
No.
Do you guys know about that?
Yeah.
Fuck. Crazy.
Really,
John-
really
Whoops.
smart. Really
The John
good career
Tron.
move. Right?
Yeah, as a YouTuber.
Oh, okay.
Wasn't he in a
saying
Game
some
Grumps
crazy
at one point?
shit.
He
Yeah,
was a
yeah.
founding member of the
Yeah, he
Game
was
Grumps,
an OG Game Grumps,
Okay.
and then, so that's followed him forever.
I gotta say, I found Game Grumps after he'd already left.
Yeah, same here.
What's he done?
Now he's anti-Gavin.
He said a lot of
He's
like
anti-immigrant.
insane shit.
Anti-immigrant
yeah,
shit?
about like immigrants and America. and it's, like,
Colonialism
a whole
and-
lot of just insane. And the thing is, the biggest thing about it is, it wasn't like I said this thing and then people went nuts. It was like he was like, no, let me articulate this.
And I doubled down and tripled
Let
down.
me
and quadrupled
articulate
down.
this over an hour or two, how I
Yeah.
feel
Yeah.
about this situation. And it was just
That
like,
looks like the most boring
What's he
fucking
upset
video.
with?
what are you saying? Just shit of like I'm paraphrasing here, but he had a comment of like, I don't understand why people try to make America not full of white Americans. That's what it should just be white Americans because
Should
it's
be.
America. He's like, everybody in Japan is Japanese. You wouldn't want them to be something else, so we should all just be white. I don't think that's crazy.
He sounds
He's
completely
like
logical
saying
to
shit
me.
like that. And people are like,
He sounds completely logical. That makes total sense.
yeah, they're like,
Absolutely.
It is America. They should like. Also, it keeps the world in sort of order.
yeah.
And
If you're
white
really
people-
OCD,
Also, white people invented America.
White people don't commit crimes.
if you
Well,
keep
that's-
like your
not even in the
workspace,
middle.
if you keep your workspace like really clean and tidy, that's what he's doing to the world.
Yeah.
Can we keep the Japanese
Yeah.
in Japan?
Yeah.
Because they're wandering all
Well, you
over the
know,
place, and it's
you've got-
driving my OCD
You've
crazy.
got
people in the
you've
black
got two children. You take like the red square and you put it in the red hole.
Well, it's like
Yeah.
I
You can't
have.
mix them all up.
Yeah.
You guys have been. I have a white desk.
Sure.
Ryan has
Right.
a black desk.
Sure.
They're both fine.
Yeah.
They just shouldn't touch.
No.
Right. And they don't. There's a little gap in between them. There's a little gap.
Out of
Fucking
context,
stupid.
Do you
that'd be
need to?
great.
Do you need to put a thing that says we're being ironic?
No, you
No,
might have to.
Yeah.
Is it
We don't
it
mean what we're
necessary? Yes. Will we do it? No.
Right. Okay.
We'll just hope that people didn't turn off right before.
Will
we-
there be a number of comments quoting us, like throwing us in the JonTron camp? Yes.
Just
like,
chop it.
Chimano agrees. They agree with him.
Just cut it at the start of that conversation, and then cut it now. That'd
Yeah.
be great.
JonTron sounds like Nathan Lane.
Oh, just like his voice, not his.
It's not his
No,
opinion.
Nathan.
Oh, right.
You're not saying
That
Nathan
was
Lane
very
is-
confusing.
I'm
I'm
gonna
not-
have to
Nathan,
watch-
Fucking right, Nathan Lane's racist.
I was like,
oh my god.
I didn't know.
I'm gonna have to watch this video as well because it sounds amazing.
I actually haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
I assume it's atrocious.
We're just making shit up then. We don't actually know what he said.
I watched some of
super
it.
racist.
I'm paraphrasing.
Yeah.
I haven't fully watched
Listen,
all the videos.
everybody
I've
is
been reading
It
entitled
did
the
it again.
comments.
I'm telling you.
No, it didn't. You're fucking
Everyone
crazy.
is entitled to their own opinion. in America.
nothing.
Spare camera and just
Nothing.
point it at
Well,
that.
it's free speech
Just
and
can you
all
grab
that.
one of the spares? Which one should we grab? Just the spare camera
Get
that's
one of
hooked
the-
up.
get one
Just
of your
wheel it on
cameras.
in
Yeah.
and point
One
it
of
up
the
there.
Phantoms
I
or
can only
whatever they're
record for
called.
4 seconds on that though.
Can you really?
Yeah. Not ideal for that.
This hurts my soul so much.
Well, Jeff is stabbed outside the area we're gonna fit.
No,
I
that's
didn't
not-
hit it with fucking Thor's hammer.
That's not true though. But I mean, this part's already burned. As long as it doesn't go outside the fucked up part.
No, I went into the burn part.
No, I mean look at this.
I don't get it.
All right,
Well,
well, don't.
All right. Well, that
Fucking pay attention.
he did. Fuck
But this shit's over here. I didn't do that.
I mean, yes.
I'm
gonna
not fucking
say
Jack.
There is wear and tear on the table.
I didn't
but
I didn't fucking hit it with Mjolnir.
This scratch right here probably isn't from someone taking a knife and slamming it
Oh
into the
my
table.
god, it's a fucking table.
But this
It's a tool for comedy.
this is Jack right here. No, it's part of me.
Yeah, my
man.
desk at home is just full of knife holes.
Part of me, man.
Well, you're
Listen,
Australian. I
of
think
a-
everything's full of knife
No,
holes
it's
there.
it's fucking Geometry Dash, a rage game. Exactly what you're talking about.
Right.
I just to make it entertaining, I just hit shit with weapons.
Yeah, it's,
I had a ladder I threw around my room for a bit. Yeah,
You're an
it's
animal.
great.
You're an animal.
Yeah,
he's Australian.
that's what we do.
So
part of- it's part of my
didn't you move
gimmick.
to a like expensive Sydney?
A really nice apartment that I can't destroy anymore.
I asked him.
Are,
I was like,
Are Australians still punching people to death?
Actually,
That was happening a lot
no,
while we were making
that's
the
the
film.
thing.
It's like don't hit people in the back of the
Yeah.
head.
There is fucking lockout
They were
laws where
getting
you can't
drunk.
you can't
It
go
became
out
a thing.
anymore because there was king hits.
no
Like, people
more
just-
punching people to death.
Fuck.
Well, we don't
it
have
was a thing.
guns, so like people instead of doing that, just run up and punch people in the back of the head.
Yeah, it's
Just
like
unsuspecting
an
people.
instant-
Just a proper sucker
It was
punch.
honestly an
But also
epidemic.
a sucker punch until you're dead.
God damn.
You can imagine
I
dying
fucking-
going, yeah,
Go
you got-
fucking fight a kangaroo. Okay?
Imagine
There's
that-
like a million of
Did you
them.
see that
there.
video?
Imagine getting
No.
punched
That
to
dude
death.
that punched the
To
king.
death.
You get punched right in the back of the head, and the last thing you go, oh, yeah, you got me.
I feel like
Here I go. Here I go, die.
I'm gonna tell you,
It is the most dog cunt thing ever. Absolute fucking dog.
phrasing it like getting punched to death means it makes it seem like you punched a lot until you stop.
No,
moving.
No,
it's
just one hit.
it only takes one.
It was like
See now, Jeremy would do a punch to death.
Yeah.
He'd get on top of someone, you know.
that's
and then
because
just
he's
do
little.
this.
He needs lots of hits.
No, that's
He can't move his
He's
arms
also
very
full
well.
of
That's not true.
He's
He's
fucking.
got
There's no
blows,
momentum.
though.
He's
got-
full of.
He's got biceps.
He's full of
man.
anger.
Yeah, he's full of anger and hate.
Fucking Boston. What are you doing with that?
Just trying to make sure that
He's
when
he's
it
trying to
flashes again,
film
Yeah,
the
you
fucking
fucking-
light.
So I got a Landon story.
I hope your fucking
Oh,
phone
is it good?
falls off
Yeah.
the table.
So I saw it when we were in Australia in January.
goes.
We were in Australia in January for
RTX.
Yeah, we were there. Everybody was there, but James, I guess. And I don't
was
know.
not
James,
there.
I don't know if James was there.
He was
or
not at
actually.
RTX.
Oh, I was there.
I want to
You
think
didn't
about
say
what
that.
this is so I can prepare for it.
And I saw Landon at the. It was at the Nintendo Industry Party where we got to play with that toy that they set as a game system.
Sure.
Yeah,
Nintendo
and,
Switch.
That's the one.
Sounds it.
And I was
Revolutionary
like,
Zelda?
hey, Landon, how's it going? He's like, it's all right. Whatever his fucking accent is.
Yeah, it was
And-
British what you did.
And I was like, cool. You just moved because he lives in he's a bogan. He lives in
Yeah,
the middle
boy.
of fucking nowhere, like
Yeah.
a redneck idiot
Yeah,
town.
yeah.
Oh, bogan.
And
Yeah.
so I was like, hey, you just moved into Sydney proper. How's it going for you? And he goes, it's all right. I miss my dad,
Yeah, miss my dad.
miss my family. I'm pretty lonely. I was like, how old are you? And he's like, what are you, 24?
22.
22? And I was like, you miss your parents that much? And he was like, he got a little teary, and he was like, yeah.
You didn't actually cry though.
I didn't actually
Yeah,
cry.
yeah,
but
it's here. Yeah,
I
it's
do
here.
miss my family. It's the first time living away.
Oh.
I got two nephews
Yeah.
and a niece.
You're
They're
a
my
young
favourite
one,
people.
though,
I know that game.
Yeah.
How old is
I've
that?
never known that game. I left when I was 17.
Yeah.
I mean, I worked with my family. Like, I've been around them for like 22 years. It's emotional to move away.
Yeah.
How
You're
far-
a fucking prick.
how
You know
far-
that?
how- yeah,
Just
isn't that-
making fun of me. Like,
This is why everybody
sorry.
is like, oh, Jeremy doesn't like me. He's a piece of shit.
should've
Like, everyone
fucking-
doesn't
I'm nice to
like
Jeremy!
him. No, you do the same thing to
I
Jeremy.
should have fucking signed with Maker. That's what I should have done.
Yeah,
Should've signed
absolutely.
with
Yeah, let's see
Maker.
how that would go for you.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was
they're doing
gonna say-
great. Baker's on top of the world right
I made
now.
a really great decision.
How far away are you from where you?
It's like 3 hours. So it's like I drive back like every 2 weeks.
Oh, so you can actually drive.
Is there a fight that does it?
I live in bumfuck nowhere. Like there's no flights.
All right.
Yeah, I lived in the same house I grew up in my entire life, 24 years, and then I moved from New Jersey to Texas. I
moved-
see ya.
Yeah,
and now I'm
that's crazy.
5 hours away from 97% of my entire family and every friend I ever had.
Yeah.
And
I moved a couple times a year every year of my life
sounds
until I joined the
amazing.
army.
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
You're
I
in the
left and
army?
Fuck off. Yeah, I was in the army for 100 years.
he was. It's,
I can tell.
I was in it for 5 years.
Fought the British.
What did you do? Did you did you fight? Did you
Oh, fought?
fought, mate?
I got no. I was a
Fought with a
journalist.
50mm lens.
You're a journalist.
I did not use a 50mm lens. Go fuck yourself.
Why not?
It's the most boring lens on the planet.
Point and shoot.
A fucking an
Well, 35?
interesting
Oh, that's
photo
Mission
has
Impossible
yes,
2.
35.
Point and shoot.
An interesting photo has never been taken with a fucking 50mm lens.
Bung on F8
Damn
and just
it.
go nuts with it.
So,
Fuck
so
off.
you took pictures.
I was a photojournalist.
You're a fucking hero. You're an
Alright.
absolute legend.
Thanks.
So you took
Veteran.
pictures of.
Other people fighting.
You know,
people-
I've never
the
seen.
Fight
actual
harder!
heroes.
I've never seen a single picture that you've taken.
Well, you're not invited.
Do you have
to.
any?
You're not invited to.
I got tons.
So
Hey,
at
don't
what point-
look at this.
I got a whole portfolio.
You must have one that you're proud of. It's like, yeah, I took that.
I have a lot that I'm proud of.
Why didn't you have them framed?
I won the Army's version of the Pulitzer Prize.
Did you get $1 million?
No.
Well, he got the Army's version.
I got,
Just like
I,
a
got
stick
a
of
pla-
gum.
I got a plaque.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Will you show me a picture one day when you trust me enough not to? I won't laugh at it.
He
You
will
wouldn't.
laugh
You
at
wouldn't
it.
laugh at it because you wouldn't be able to because
Right.
it's fucking phenomenal.
So there's
photography.
no issue in not like showing me it.
Yeah. I'll show you a photo someday.
Sweet.
Just come back over. Come back home.
It's
Come
okay.
back home, Gabby. He'll never do it.
Missing legs and shit.
How's Ridiculousness? Is that still being made?
Yeah, but Millie and I haven't been watching it. I don't know.
So you need to catch up.
Mhm.
Oh, let me know when you do.
We're on. Like I
I'll
said,
catch flu.
we're on
Okay.
Riverdale.
Is that the MTV show?
Yeah.
Isn't it just YouTube the show?
Skateboard.
Like, don't they just do
Yeah, but they have
It is,
access
it
to it.
is,
They have access to
it
a
is,
separate
but
internet.
it's videos you've never fucking seen.
Yeah,
Really?
It's
like-
amazing.
like
I've never seen
someone-
a single video.
As
There's
someone
Jeff.
who watches fail videos all the time, I don't think I've ever seen. I may have seen
Twice.
like 1 or 2
Twice.
clips.
They're
Yeah.
created.
Jeff has described it
specifically?
as secret internet.
Yeah, they have access
like-
to a different internet.
I want to hear more about this. This is a conspiracy.
They're made. They're filmed.
There's no way they're filmed specifically for ridiculousness.
They probably
Jimmy
are.
Kimmel did it.
Jimmy Kimmel did do it, but then Jimmy Kimmel's always like, I did it.
I'm
took a
telling
few
you,
months,
you
didn't
can't. No.
I don't think it was
Some of
that
them is
hard.
like when there's someone's scorpions like that. It's like you can't pay someone to do that.
Nah, there's not enough.
Also, you can
fucking-
tell just based on the footage. Like some of this shit is like some piece of shit old like flip phone.
You
they
can
have
do that
or
on
something.
purpose.
You know what I mean? You mean you can, but I don't think the entire show is structured on that.
Oops.
You
Oh,
broke
you
it.
fucking-
You snapped
what?
it inside
That
the table.
could have shot
man.
into my eye. Don't
Yeah,
do that
well.
again.
He snapped the tip of the Jeff stabbed the table with the knife and then broke it off into the table.
Still sticks.
You're
Still
a
sticks.
fucking cunt.
It's good.
Yeah.
And uneasy with this knifing.
What's wrong with the table being?
It's just a
manhandled?
fucking beautiful table.
It was.
Well, this
It
was
hasn't been a
added.
beautiful table in a
This
long time.
was built from the ground up.
Wow.
This is the whole thing's solid, and then the guy who made it was like, "I'm gonna fucking brand it."
Did Marcus make it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Marcus made it.
Fucking
Check out this amazing
Fucking watch it.
thing that's not here anymore. Where's the brand? They moved it. It's not here anymore.
I'm
Framed
gonna.
one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not here.
I'm trying
You
really
know, they
hard
moved-
to let go that you said it was a beautiful table.
Well, it was.
It was. Oh, it's right there, Michael.
Yeah, I used to work in construction.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
Same.
I love it. I love this table.
It's my table friend. My table friend. This is what it was supposed to look like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's not
how
what it
turned
looks
out.
like. It's not what it looks like.
That's a bad job.
This was like episode 20. We're
Yeah.
on 68 now. And he's like, I'll fix it.
He never fixed it.
Yeah, but then everybody gets stabby. People smash it with hammers.
I haven't
Now
actually
it's like,
touched it.
fuck the table up. Just fuck it up.
Didn't you hurl after filming the football friend bit? Didn't you just
Yeah, I
vomit?
did. Yeah.
Oh, you were saying,
Yeah,
yeah, you were
sick.
super sick that day, right?
Yeah.
Like jumping on the car?
Yeah, they changed the schedule, and I had like a huge breakfast, and they were like, "Oh, we're now changing that to the first thing of the day. You jumping up and down on this car." So I ate, and
Was
then
it full
instantly
English?
started, then instantly started jumping up and down.
Oh, there's him burning it and fucking it up, by the way.
That's how it happened. It just caught
It's
fire.
like, I'll brand this. Oh,
Oh,
shit.
great.
And he's like, no, I'll fix it. And it was it. It was done at that point. It was
It's like
done at that
Bam's
point.
leg, Bam's ass.
Was that the?
God, yeah, that's bad.
Was that the only time you threw up on set?
No, I don't think so.
It was actually funny, too, because
I threw up. I'd throw up a lot when we were pretending to throw up, because sick makes me feel sick. Like vomit makes me vomit.
yeah.
Were you grossed out in the fish punching scene?
No, I was cool with that. I was
You-
okay with
that was okay?
It was just fucking cold. That was horrible. That day when we did all that scene, that was the last scenes that we shot for that season,
Okay.
because Joe Thomas had to go into the water, and they said if he dies, because it was so cold, they said if he dies, at least we've got everything shot.
Makes sense. That's smart.
And they said that without laughing or like with a total straight face. We were like, yeah, we did. We saved it to this point so that if you die, at least we've got the footage.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Everything's in the can.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's good.
But what made you throw up? Is it just jumping? It just unsettled a meal.
Yeah, I guess just eating so much food and then jumping up and down.
Did you then have breakfast again? Just because you'd be hungry for that?
No, but that's an actual street in Britain somewhere, and someone's garden was just full of...
I literally just watched that episode, and my first thought was like, God damn, like the one take, like you jump on it like 12 times in a row. I'm just
And there's
like,
a tight and a
he's
wide, so you
just
clearly have to do it.
still going. Again, like I'm nowhere near as bad as Gavin, but I've got the slight brain of like when I watch shit, now I'm thinking about how it was filmed
Well,
and
there had
stuff.
to be replacement car bonnets
Yeah.
because it was just
That's
stamping through
English
the
for hood.
Sure.
hood.
Yeah, we kept up on that one.
I didn't really.
Thanks,
So I'm
Dickhead.
glad you informed that I didn't know anything.
Do you really know?
I was just like, yeah, sure, of course. Oh, okay.
Did you have when you were filming the Inbetweeners, that show you did?
Yeah.
Did you ever have sex on set?
Did you ever shit your
Why?
pants?
That's literally
curious.
like going to work and having sex at work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I'm sure
I
he's
mean-
probably done that.
Have you had sex here?
Probably not here,
Not here.
but probably at the last. office.
Definitely the last office and the one before that. and the one
Nice.
before that, probably.
Nice work.
Yeah. Well, I was less. I was. I was about to say less married. I was still married. I was married for less time back then, so I was more attractive.
The set was,
Right.
The
Yeah,
set,
same here.
The set for the
Same here,
Inbetweeners
Last
was
Office.
very homoerotic.
Nice.
Not this one.
Like
Right.
super,
So did you
super.
ever have sex?
We didn't have full-blown sex.
What's the
but
closest? What's the gayest moment you've ever had with on the set of Inbetweeners? With
Oh,
one of
so
you?
many. So
Yeah.
many. I had a shower with Joe Thomas.
Nice.
Um,
How's he going down there? Is he doing all right?
I don't think any of us have anything to be proud of. That's why it's
Yeah.
so funny.
Oh yeah, that's better that way.
It is
Everybody's
better.
even.
Yeah.
You don't need one show off. We got Jack.
But we,
Yeah.
I had a shower with Joe Thomas
Jack
in a
Big Dick.
place where there
Jack's
was
doing all right.
where there was 10 showers, or like even more.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, well, I'm not like there were shower cubicles. We were filming away, and I was like, I'm just gonna get him, yeah.
And he just
okay.
went on with it. He was just like, yeah, fine.
There was a time when we were out in the sea, and someone overheard me saying to Joe, "Joe, you got to come and see this. Look how small it's got." and then he went, "Yeah, small."
If you had,
We had a game called Slap Bum,
okay.
which I sort of still don't know the rules. It was you were facing each other, and you could block, but you had to reach round and slap each other on the bum.
Sure.
Yeah, Gavin and I have a game where
Was
he
that in the shower, that game you played?
No, we didn't play it in the shower.
Gavin and I have a game we've been playing for years where he pretends like he doesn't want me to put my finger up in his asshole, but
Yeah.
he really does, and so I
Yeah.
do a lot.
Yeah.
See, I join in on that, but I have not gotten to the level of my finger in his asshole.
I've
I've
felt-
never put my finger in your asshole. I use another object.
I've
I use
I've
like a
broken.
pencil
I felt
or like a pen.
like I felt actual penetration.
I've had one time.
Like I've been in the anus.
Yeah,
So-
I've had one time
you
with
can
something.
you can break. I felt the seal break.
He was sitting in a bungee chair, so they have like the slits in them,
Uh-huh.
and I took like a pencil or something, and I
Mhm.
went up through the slits, and then there was like an immediate reaction from Gavin, and as he described it, he was like, it went in and out.
Yeah.
He's like, it went right in, and he could feel his underwear go in his anus and slide right out.
Yeah.
It's like, you nailed it perfectly.
It's buggery.
But I've never
Yeah,
done
it's
finger.
that sort
I'm
of
not,
rape,
you
isn't
know,
it?
I'm not, you
It's
know,
not
we're not
gay.
that close, Gavin.
You seem like a really close group. Just
Yeah.
sticking
Well,
fingers
well,
up
that
your
was
ass.
honestly like watching the stupid fucking episode of you going, "Oh, you football friend, you football friend." It's like the dumbest thing ever that we would do in this office.
Yeah.
It's just not funny to anyone except the people doing it, and it's
Yeah.
fucking annoying. That's Achievement Hunter.
Yeah.
Just annoying.
Well, I mean, I feel like it's the same thing as like you see something your entire life, eventually you mess with it. So if you spend enough time
Just
like the
drinking holy water.
yeah,
Sure.
spend enough time, eventually you're gonna figure out. Like, I've never put my finger in that
See,
hole
but that's
yet.
not how that worked, because he immediately put his finger in
No,
your
it was
asshole.
at least a year before.
That's
you
not his
figured
whole
it.
life, though.
I didn't do it when he was like a fresh-faced 17-year-old kid staying with
You
me.
waited
Yeah,
till
you
he was
waited,
waited
you
until he
waited
was
like a
18.
year
He was
later.
18.
But my point is, you saw him and you were like, "Oh, I can't wait to put my
Yeah.
finger in your ass in 2 years."
There will
you
be a
waited
day.
it out, and then you got him.
I can't imagine watching Red vs. Blue back in the day and thinking Griff is gonna put his actual real life finger in my ass.
Again,
I don't know
To
if
be
I can-
fair,
Again,
To be fair, he started it.
I didn't start.
He
shit.
did. Here's how he started it. I would take a nap, and he would pour like fucking hand sanitizer on my face.
big on the hand sanitizer.
Or
Because it's
I would just be
clean.
walking
You're
through
not
a
getting anyone
room, and he
dirty.
would just, like a cat hiding in a closet, would like, jump out and attack me and try to tackle me.
Right,
And
and then
eventually
would you
he
just
wore me
kinda go like
down.
that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I just
I
be like,
used to make a show called Attack Jeff every day,
Yeah.
and I would just find out new ways to
Yeah.
Is that what the
something.
show was called? Attack Jeff Every Day?
Yeah.
It was a show that never came out.
Pretty good, right? I've got like
Wonder
6
why.
episodes, none of which have come out. Once I
What was the worst thing you did? Yeah.
Millie made him a muffin once, and I just picked it up and I shoved it in his face. It was
Oh,
like,
I thought that was going way worse.
No, and he was like, "My daughter made that." Ugh." That's probably the worst thing I did.
I don't even remember that.
No,
What was that?
that was Congress.
I like how, for the most part, Gavin tried to do like annoying Gavin-y type scenarios. I'll jump out and I'll tackle you. And to which he's
pretty inoffensive
He's 45 pounds. You're just like, and he just kind of falls off of you, you know, or like
He
"Ooh,
slides off.
Take this muffin, you know, whatever. Jeff just responded with pure violence, like when he just fucking kicked the shit out of your Xbox. He just walk in and break your shit and leave.
Well, actually, in one of the episodes of Attack Jeff every single day, I jumped over him, and he just sort of like, he was sat at his desk working, and I'm jumping on the back of him. He flung me over, and I sort of flipped over, ended up in his lap, and my head was on his leg, and with his leg he went, and he was just like, knee my head into the underneath of the table, and I was like, ow, ow. He's like, it doesn't work out for you, does it? I was like, oh. And that's usually how every episode ended. Was
Good man.
I do remember that day. That was satisfying.
it was a great show, that one.
Isn't that like a HR issue, just assaulting employees?
We didn't have HR
We didn't
back
have
then.
HR back
No?
then. No.
So things are just worse now. Can't do that shit.
yeah, you can do it
yeah,
inside
that's-
Achievement Hunter. Just don't tell nobody.
Yeah.
Shut
Keep
the
your
hell
fucking
up.
mouth
Just
shut.
film
Yeah.
it and
shut
put
up.
it on.
Shut the
Shut the
fuck
hell
up.
up. Shut up.
Yeah, it's on this footage.
And then also here's how it works, Landon. When it's you shut up, you don't tell anybody. Then that gives you the time to make the video. Then you put the video out, and then people are like, "Oh, my
this-
god, you can't do 1,000,000
This
views.
was a
That's
variant.
fine."
Yeah.
This is me, I think, in Minecraft, I decided I'll come at Jeff.
This is like episode 2 or
I don't even
3.
fucking remember.
Yeah, this is 2 or 3. This is the old office.
Oh, wait, this is the finger going in my ass. Wait for it, licks it, straight on my
Oh
ass.
no, never mind. I'm stupid. This is stage 5.
Yeah.
I don't know what episode this is.
It's the episode where we had to.
Oh, we redid it. That's why.
Yeah.
I was thinking because the rail episode was episode 2. We re-got the achievement.
You're wearing shorts.
He's got the shorts and the mustache.
The other Jeff.
That's other Jeff. Yeah.
It's the first office I visited.
Well, and I thought of that because the very first time we did that was that when I tackled you into the corner. It was like we
Yeah,
were doing the
in
rail,
episode 2,
the
yeah.
rail thing. Yeah,
on a
in the
rail,
old
on a
office.
rail.
And you were being a little cheeky bumder,
Jebby
little jeb piece.
There you go.
Yeah, jebbing it up. The fuck is a jeb?
Like a jeb end, isn't it?
That's
Don't
not
know
a
that one,
word.
mate.
Don't know jeb end?
No.
It's like
Oh,
balance.
see, he brings that here, and he's like, "Oh, you jebby little jeb piece." People
You
say that all the
on a
time.
jeb piece. It's like
You just
I've
make shit up
never
to try and
heard
be
that
funny.
whatsoever.
Never in
I know,
life.
yeah.
Yeah, and it's
He's
been
been living on jeb piece for
fucking
5
liar.
years.
we're
now.
from different areas.
You're so fake.
Yeah,
I
but
didn't know
Jeb-
You're the
clunge.
fake.
He's like, "Yeah, but jeb, that's."
I didn't know
Yeah, that's
clunge
nothing.
until you were telling me about clunge mags.
Yeah.
Like you.
You do clunge because of the clunge
You've been
plunge.
clunging all the time.
Yeah, but I only know clunge from Inbetweeners.
Oh.
Is what I'm saying. And you're like, no,
Well,
I
that's
heard
the
of
thing,
clunge
yeah.
mags about.
It's been my business to know those slang words. I've never heard of Jeb.
Missing
Damn,
out.
dude.
Like, you're a
Damn.
jeb end.
Hashtag exposed, bro.
He's in the business that
Exposed.
you're bullshit.
He knows
Let me
fucking
look
Idris Elba. All right.
Let me look up.
He met him
jeb.
twice. The second
Exactly.
time he met him.
Jeb
You suck.
and not Jeb Bush.
Jeb Bush, what a character.
God, he could be a president right now. How
Ah,
Jeb
you're
end, right?
president.
Jeb end.
Love it.
An insult for someone who's a bit thick, stupid, idiotic when they act like a bell end.
Right.
Does it say Gavin Free, like under it? Nice. See, that's being
Yeah, and then the
Americans,
example
we
is-
quickly resorted to violence
Yeah.
when he got here.
The
Like,
example
hit
of the
him.
usage is Steve says, I was on the train earlier and this baby wouldn't stop crying, so I punched it in the face. Barry says, oh, Steve, you complete and utter jeb end.
Barry got EastEnders?
What? Punched a baby in the
That
face.
doesn't
Well,
make
it's
any
irrelevant,
sense.
isn't it?
Alright,
It's like,
okay.
It's not irrelevant. That's absurd.
Was that Urban
It's too,
Dictionary?
it's too
Yeah.
far.
You fucking put that in, didn't you?
I didn't
you
put it
put that
in.
in Urban
I don't have
Dictionary.
an Urban
Just show me
Dictionary.
the fucking date.
Look,
show
there's
me,
people
show me the
watching.
date.
There's people watching now who are like, yeah, I use jeb.
Oh, there's some Jebs watching?
There's some jeb
think-
pieces.
You know what Lannon's slang for in Urban Dictionary?
I need to have a puff of this.
A
Do
big.
it.
Is that weed?
I wish.
Wait, is that legal here?
It's nicotine. It's
No, they didn't care.
It's to
It's
stop
also
the anxiety.
tobacco.
No. Okay. Good.
I asked if it could smoke in the studio, and everybody was like, I don't give a fuck.
I mean,
I certainly
He's
don't
a
give
fucking
a fuck.
Hollywood actor. He can do whatever he wants to.
I don't see
Yeah.
any police.
His best friend is Andy
Well, that's-
Samberg.
well, I was like, I asked, I was
Me
like,
and Andy are pretty tight.
yeah, until it comes
Really?
to like the
No,
movie
not at
part.
all.
until we cut you out of the
I
movie.
think I can imagine I was quite annoying.
Yes, that's
Why
A
don't
big
they-
dumb idiot that occasionally passes out on the toilet while taking a shit.
Check the date. That wasn't me.
2007.
Best thing
Wow.
is, I got that on a coffee mug because you can buy it from Urban Dictionary. So
You can just buy anything on a mug.
yeah, I got Lannon that says "Big Dumb Idiot."
What were you saying about
Fuck, man.
Sambo?
Oh, that's yeah. I was just such a little weasel because when we were filming, we were encouraged to improvise and try and be funny. And I would try and do something, and then I would just break from the scene and just be looking to see if Andy Samberg was laughing. Just such a little weasel, just going, "Oh yes, I made Andy Samberg laugh. Yes."
I've done it. So you often make him laugh. And were any of those scenes in the movie?
No, they weren't allowed. weren't allowed in that. Too funny, apparently.
Weren't allowed. Well, you made him look bad.
But yeah, you can't show up
You
Samberg.
can't make him look not funny.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
guess
you can't
not.
be. That's
He's
the
the
rule.
pop star.
That's
He's
the
very funny,
rule
though.
on a Samberg movie. You can't be funnier than Samberg.
Yeah.
He's a
That's
funny
why all
guy,
those movies
Samberg.
make fucking $10.
Popstar was great. What are you
Brooklyn
talking
It was
about?
a great
That was
movie.
a
I
fucking
totally agree.
amazing
It's a
movie.
fucking awesome movie.
Yeah, it
fucking
did make like 87.
Hot Rod was an awesome
Hot Rod
movie.
was also
Love it.
awesome.
Cool beans.
Yeah, cool.
beans.
Hot Rod, that bit where he falls down.
Hot
the hill,
Rod
I
was
loved that.
awesome.
Yeah. Fucking Donkey Roll is hilarious.
Let me see that donkey roll. Although he did it, Brooklyn Nine-Nine. That's a very
That's
Brooklyn
successful.
Nine-Nine
great.
was
That is
tremendously
it's
successful.
Love that
fantastic.
shit.
But he
It's
said
very
it was
good show.
cancelled.
Has it not been cancelled?
What?
I'd read that it'd been
Oh,
cancelled.
fuck no.
That might be wrong.
Really? Alright, hold on.
See,
Google.
That'd be
now
great
look who's
timing.
got false information
yeah.
coming in.
I don't know.
He just broke it. That was a big Hollywood
It's
secret.
fucking hilarious.
ruined it.
That is
Yeah.
one of my favorite shows.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yeah.
Yeah, Millie and I watched it together.
Can't
all
get
the
it in
time.
Australia though. So yeah.
I mean, you can. We've got the internet. You can get anything.
Except
Legal,
if,
though.
except if the internet blocks it, then you can't get it.
Pirate Bay's blocked now.
Are you looking
I'll
at
send it
Brooklyn
to you.
Nine-Nine? Oh, Brooklyn
They'll
Nine-Nine
send you
has
the
not
DVDs.
been cancelled
Or renewed.
or renewed
Oh, so
yet.
it's what is it? Season 3, 4, 4 seasons?
I think we've got someone
Yeah,
else
Four,
like,
I think
probably
it's
four.
end of 3.
at the table.
What's that?
Season 5, I think it is.
I really like Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
It's a good show.
Well, not
It reminded me of Scrubs,
Scrubs, great show.
which I really liked.
Great show.
Never seen an
Scrubs
episode.
should have ended before it did, but yes.
Last
they had
season
that
was terrible.
insanely
Well, that's
weird
the
last
thing.
season.
So
yeah.
that's the thing that is different between American and British sitcoms. Like we're like, if we make a sitcom, it's the idea is to get in and get out really quick.
Yeah.
And don't do anything shit.
Yeah.
Like there wouldn't have been in
But
between.
America, there's a huge financial gain to do so many episodes.
Yeah. Like the last 4 seasons
Yeah.
of The Office.
So they will just go. We've got to keep going. We're so close to getting this.
We lost 80% of
payday."
the show. It doesn't matter. Keep going. Well, actually, it wasn't even. I think it was actually BBC.
Getting nudes. And
But
that,
the first thing, it is usually American. But
Not
the
today.
fucking
boring.
Robin Hood series.
I get tons of nudes, but not
They fucking
Yeah, away from the
killed
public
Robin
every
Hood
day.
in the
Yeah,
show.
that's dangerous,
And then
dude.
continued the season after
dangerous.
that. Because the
For
actor,
every dick I
the
see
actor
it,
didn't
at
want to
least
be on
a
the show.
vagina.
It was like the
So many
most
fucking
recent iteration of Robin Hood.
Is that the one with Jonas Armstrong? Yeah, I've worked with him. He played Robin Hood for a while.
It was like it ran a couple seasons. I think it ran like 3 seasons,
What are you
3
talking
or
about?
4
Was it?
seasons.
I don't think I've seen
The Robin Hood. I think it was BBC Robin Hood. It was on Netflix or something because I watched the first couple episodes.
No
of
clue.
It. But it's from the last few years, and the main actor playing Robin Hood didn't want to be on the show anymore, and he left the show like in the season 2 or 3
It
finale.
didn't do great. That
It didn't do great.
that
They didn't
TV
recast
show.
him.
No, they continued the show, and we're just like, oh, Robin Hood's dead. Oh well, and they continue with all the side characters,
was still
and then it
called
got
Robin Hood.
and then it got canceled that season.
Ah.
But they literally just kept making the show
you
without
gotta-
Robin Hood and
I
didn't
think
recast
I think it was just a gamble because that was
crazy.
At the time, that was one of the BBC's most expensive TV shows.
Like I think it was doing really well when he left.
I don't think it was.
Oh, no?
There was a problem with it. Also, they had problems with it. If it's the same one, because it was filmed, I think, in Bulgaria, in the forests, and
There's a lot of trees. I know that.
and the Bulgarian mafia or organized crime or something stole the tapes from the set, like the rushes, like all the tapes, all the filming, and held them for ransom.
Not great.
That's crazy.
Mental,
How
isn't
do they
it?
get specific? Like, how do you even find that?
These wise guys,
Must
their
have people,
wily ways.
what if they just have people on the inside?
How much range do you have, James? Do you do an American accent?
No, I can't do an American accent, but I thought that impression of the tree guy from accounting was quite good that I did earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah, that wasn't bad. Like the
Who
Rick.
are you? Who are you?
Morty. Yeah.
Who the fuck are you? This is my tree. This is my tree world. Who are you? Fuck off.
That's pretty good.
All right, I need to piss, so I'm going.
Go piss.
All right,
It's
take
fine.
care.
You gone for
This
good?
week.
Well, do you want me back?
Don't come back. I mean,
Did I add anything?
Do whatever you want.
Yeah, I don't
You
know.
added.
We'll see how I feel.
You
all right?
made James hate a little bit by being here.
It was a frosty introduction. Oh, I've seen your film. It was rubbish.
Yeah.
He does that. I think
He does,
every
he
single
does
one of
do
us
that.
he's met, he's been like, that was shit that you did. Yeah, he was like, yeah, I've seen your stuff.
Yeah.
That one was really bad. I was like, well, all right.
Thing is, Australia's not even a real country, so it's fun.
Nah, he's a prick.
So what were we doing with Outlander now?
What are you
Having fun.
What are you working on these days, James? You got any shit you want to plug aside from your YouTube channel? Are you any
No,
famous? Do you doing anything with Robert De Niro or?
Not doing anything with De Niro.
As of now.
I'm doing some TV shows back home in Britain, but I'd like to be doing more stuff in America, which is why I'm here. But I'm finding it really difficult. And when I do stuff, they cut me out of it.
You will be cut out of this episode.
Thank God.
unfortunately.
Thank God, because I'd be confused if I ended up in something. It'd make me really worried. I'd say no, I don't want to do it. If the footage that I was doing actually ended up being used, I don't think I could take that pressure.
That's why he's being so free right now. He's like, yeah, it's not gonna make it.
Yeah, it doesn't
anywhere.
matter.
Fuck it.
Get it off your chest. Anything else you want to announce?
Just like, you know what I'm saying?
None of this is gonna air.
Like anybody that you hate working with, like any celebrities or like
Any
who
like
do I-
problems like
fuck
with
Tony
minorities
Blair or
anything?
whatever. He does not. I'll tell you something about him.
Who? James?
Doesn't. I don't want to put him on blast here.
Sure.
Not huge into the monarchy.
Ah.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, I'm fine with saying that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish they'd stop.
It's good for tourism.
Gavin likes the Queen.
It's still gonna be good for tourism. It doesn't fucking matter. The building's still there.
But it was like what I was saying to you, like if suddenly somebody said, and so you guys are America, okay?
Yes, sir.
Right, so America, what we're gonna do is there's gonna be this family, and they're special, for no reason. They just always have been, and we need you ordinary people that are sort of worrying about your food bill and things like that at the moment, paying your taxes and stuff. We need you to give that family more money. But they're one of the richest families already. How's that for a system?
I mean, isn't America currently paying for like Trump's security to move his family back and forth between
Every
the White House?
fucking day.
Like every time he goes to the
But-
winter White House, it's
but-
like $3 million.
But I will say, in James's defense, it's the dumbass we voted for.
Yeah, we picked it.
We picked that.
You were
stupid piece
born
of
into
shit.
that dumb system.
You
have.
were
Yeah.
told. Listen, it's them.
Hey, this
You have no
old fat
choice.
lady with the dogs. She's more important than you are.
Fat.
She ain't skinny.
Listen,
The Queen?
Yeah.
You haven't seen her under all the garb. She's probably got like a little.
Do you want me
paunch.
back or not?
Just fucking come over here, asshole.
I mean, we didn't
Jesus
want you in
Christ.
the first
about the
place.
Queen?
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
ain't
Oh,
fat.
wrinkly old prune, eh? Actually, me and Dan had a conversation. Would you have sex with the Queen?
You
Well,
sort
yeah.
of, you
I
sort
said
of
yes.
would to say,
Just for the
Yeah,
dignity.
That's a
like,
story.
It's the
I think I'd need like an etiquette training course before. Because
Yeah.
like, there's some stuff you probably wouldn't want to do with a queen.
Like you
It's
have to
gotta be
wrap
very
your,
proper.
You have to like wrap your dick in a doily. And, like, it's very,
Like,
it's very prim and
is
proper.
it acceptable to flip the queen over at any
Yeah.
point?
If I'm fucking the queen, I'm fucking her from behind.
yeah.
Jesus Christ. What
I
happened?
think that's what Dan said, actually.
She's into felching. It's fine. She is freaky. She's freaky. The Queen is freaky.
I don't think she is.
She's a
I think
freak.
Dude.
She walks around all day with a finger up each corgi.
Absolutely. Dude.
She always walks up to Charles like, smell this.
every time she's doing the speech, like every Christmas.
Christ.
the Queen's
She's just
speech.
fudding herself while she's
Yeah,
doing it.
it's just Philip's.
She's got a fake arm and a real one.
Philip's just under the table, just going to town. Or if it's not Philip, it's one of the hounds.
One of what?
One of the Basset hounds or something. Yeah,
One
one
of
of
the
the corgis.
Wait, but she would be crazy, eh?
You
Like,
will never get knighted.
They
Who
might.
gives a shit?
You, if they came to you, James,
Gavin,
and they're
yeah.
like, look,
does your
Buckingham Palace have sent a letter.
Yeah.
We think that you've provided a huge service to British comedy.
Yeah, sure.
And we'd like to make you Sir James Buckley.
Yeah.
Would you be like, nah, mate?
Yeah, of course I would.
Would you really?
Yeah, of course. I'd have to. I can't
He's got integrity.
feel the way I feel.
Yes.
That's a little spit bucket.
It's yeah, it's really just a load of. Well, first of all, like Prince William is an Inbetweeners fan,
Yeah.
so
Obviously.
Salt of the earth.
so they're cool.
Bless his
They're
heart.
cool with me.
Yeah.
But so I'd like to do a deal with them where we just go, right, can we stop giving you money, but you can keep
But they have the
everything?"
Crown Estate though. They get a lot of money from that.
What's that?
It's where they like, if Buckingham Palace needs to be
Oh yeah, of course, yeah, and we've got
done
that.
up,
They
take it from that.
There's
It's
a
like their
3
own-
to 500 million pound thing that's going on because Buckingham Palace needs refurbished.
It's literally like collapsing on the inside.
Really?
Yeah, it's old. It's falling down.
It's very old.
Yeah.
Like everything in England.
And they need to restore it and like preserve its as best as possible.
Do they have to?
But it's going to cost like hundreds
Do
of
they have to
millions.
though?
Or
Just let it fall down.
If it fell down,
build a
Just
new
let it
one.
fall down.
Yeah, or
With the
just
Queen in.
to
What?
make it useful, turn it into offices. like seriously, if you turn it into something that's going to be
Facebook's
used,
moved in. They're in the bottom west of Buckingham Palace.
if you turn it into something that's going to be useful, it's a great big building, or let all those homeless people
won't make
that are
as
in
much-
the country live
Live
in
in
there.
Buckingham Palace. It won't.
Yeah.
They gotta go somewhere.
It won't be as monetarily beneficial if it was an office.
You don't know. You don't know
People
what
would
rents are.
fly from across the world to see an office.
But what if it was like a billion?
I got news for you. Nobody flies from across the world to see Buckingham Palace. They'll go there if they're there, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I'll check that out too." But they're not going there just for that.
There's so
No, they go for
many.
Big Ben.
There's
That's
so many countries.
That's the key. Yeah.
There's so many countries on the planet that are getting by without on the tourism front without a monarchy. Look at the French. How many people go to Paris?
I was just
They
there.
absolutely
Spent
literally
way too much money.
chopped their heads off.
Yeah.
Now I'm not saying do that.
Well, there is a baby involved. You wouldn't really want to do that.
No, I'm not saying do
Doing like
that.
little.
But
What's his
you've got-
name? You don't-
Don't talk about
George,
chopping
isn't
the
it?
baby.
Little
sense.
George.
Well, there's a new one though, isn't there?
Yeah, little George.
George is the old one.
Oh, George is the old one. There's another.
There's
There's,
like
a
a new
girl.
one.
Oh, really?
There's a girl one as
Smaller
well.
royal.
They're talking about their own babies, and
Is there?
I'm not taking
Isn't
part in
there?
any chopping babies.
I
up
can't
there.
remember.
I don't think George is new, is he?
It's messy. You don't
He's
talk
a couple
about
of years. I
the
think
royal
George
family
is the
like
same. Same
9%
birthday
of
as my
Australia would.
youngest kid.
Do you think they'll ever be
that. In
friends?
Australia.
I don't know. I don't think so. My kids are Scottish as well, so they're very.
Do they wear kilts?
No, they don't. But I wore a kilt for my wedding.
Oh,
I had
really?
it up in Scotland.
Do you have
yeah.
a knob out under it?
No, I didn't.
It's a shame.
You got a free
Just in
ball.
case
That's
I
what I
fell
heard.
over or something.
So someone might see your ass. Like, what's the worst that could happen?
Well,
And
probably
the
his
co- and
dick.
the
is
dick
the
and
big the
balls,
thing.
yeah.
But it's family.
I like how
isn't
you
it?
literally asked,
It's family.
"Was your
Like-
knob out?"
Yeah.
No, I didn't want people seeing it. Oh, were they gonna see your ass? So you
What?
just
He said
asked
he would
if his,
fall
if his
over.
dick was
Yeah.
out.
If people fall over, he's gonna like land on his knob.
You
What
know-
if he falls
wait.
backwards?
You can fucking
What are you
see it.
talking
If
about?
he
Okay.
falls over and lands like this.
It's impossible to fall backwards. I don't know if you're aware of this. It's statistically.
People rarely tip over
I
backwards.
like you're like.
If you fall over
I
backwards,
like
you'd be like,
I like how in your
"Whoa."
mind falling over is a specific.
Have you
motion of
ever
going
walked in
this way.
snow or ice?
You've never slipped
Nobody
and
falls
fell
forward.
backwards.
No.
Like,
Wait, sorry, were you married on a frozen pond?
No, but it was cold.
were
Oh,
you,
okay.
could you, what, did you know it was
Don't wanna show that
impossible
off
to
then.
fall in any direction except face forward? Because
People-
apparently that's what Gavin's
People
arguing.
mainly
People
fall forwards.
only fall dick
They
forward.
only fall ass out. It's impossible for your dick to have been seen if you fell. That's
Alright,
all he's
think about-
saying.
Google it.
He knows he was there. He was
Think about
there.
all the times you've fallen personally,
Yeah.
James. It's usually forwards.
Most times I would say the complete opposite.
Yeah, I'd
Yeah,
say
same.
I'd say
50-50.
backwards.
I would say backwards.
sideways.
So you land on your back after falling.
I would say
Yeah.
most times I have fallen, I have slipped, especially like on
Yep.
stairs. I've slipped that way. That is most falls. I have gone back.
50-50.
If
I've
you
done
fall
both.
forward, that's generally more because like you just stupid. You like tripped on something in front of you.
You ever done that
This
thing?
is more like I've lost
Oh,
my
so
footing.
this is the thing. When I was a kid, I haven't done it since I was a kid. But that thing where you're so excited and you run too fast.
Yeah. Too fast for
But
your
you
Yeah,
do
yeah.
this sort of like.
You end up
You
leaning
get top
Yeah.
heavy. And
Yeah.
your head kind of carries the weight.
Even when I do that though, I roll onto my back as I fall.
Or
Weird.
fall sideways.
You don't do that?
Twist?
That's the army training.
That must
that
be
what
it.
it is? That
That must
is.
be it.
Fuck.
Well, I see my face going towards concrete. I try to avoid that.
Yeah.
So you like.
Yeah,
I had a
fall
thing
like
once where
sideways.
I was running down a hill and the hill got a lot steeper than I thought it was, and I was running too fast, and I was like, I have to
You're
bail.
right, yeah.
And that's what
I-
happened to
I
your
have to-
nose, right?
I just had to like tuck up and
Yeah,
go.
bye.
I tucked up, I rolled right over, back onto my legs, and I kept running. It was really annoying, and then I just skidded. It was the only way to stop. But I thought I was gonna die from my own legs.
Yeah.
Just from running. But yeah, I broke my nose when I just tripped over a back door.
Oh, so it's
Really?
like
When
actually
did you
broken.
break-
Oh, I was like 2.
I thought it was just like bad genes.
No, you can't break your nose when you're 2.
I broke it.
You can't.
What are you on
Again,
about, James?
again.
It's the same
like-
like the bollock thing, isn't
Now,
it?
here we go. Here we go. Like, just
We
settle
took,
in.
I told off one of my kids, and
Yeah.
he took it so badly that he smashed his own face against a chair. Right, that's sort of what I have to deal with. and I had to take him to hospital. He had the black eyes and stuff, and he had to have an X-ray. And he was like, luckily enough, and he was 3 or 4 at this time. He was like, they were like, luckily enough, the cartilage, all the bones and stuff, haven't formed yet, so it's pretty much impossible to break your nose.
I must have just bashed him crooked then. Maybe nothing snapped.
I thought you were asleep.
It might just grow that way.
I was worried.
Oh, it's broken. Look.
It's really.
What does that mean?
He's ugly.
It didn't look like that before I fell out the back door.
How do you know? How do you remember?
Just what my parents told me.
Yeah.
Yeah, how old were you?
2, yeah. You're
Able to
saying
run,
2.
I guess.
Whose nose do you have? I've seen your mom. She's
My
hot.
granddad.
Oh, she's your
Man.
granddad?
Yeah, you know.
I met him.
Turn sideways.
He's a lovely guy.
I'm not performing monkey.
I've never seen it from the side. Well, never.
I've never seen it. I've never
look
seen
at me
Gavin's
later.
profile actually ever.
I've just never paid attention.
Every time I turn to look at Gavin, he's facing me directly, staring at me. It's really weird.
By the way, the light hasn't flashed in like 45
You
minutes.
mean ever? This whole podcast?
Yeah,
flashed
not
out
once at
times.
any point in
I
time.
noticed you moved your phone.
It fell over immediately.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, have you got the iPad out again?
I've had it the
For Carl?
entire time,
Okay,
James.
I
I just wait. Just
So,
here, will you turn off?
Let me get
So I
comfortable.
should have
here's
a
what you
big
do.
smile on my face this time.
You should do whatever you want. Whatever comment you have right afterwards, just get it out. We're gonna cut it out anyway.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Just
I'll
really-
do it in a way that can.
Just
be
really
edited.
dig in deep.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Can I say a quick story about one of the writers of the Inbetweeners getting fired from a radio station
Sure.
because he slagged off one of the sponsors of his. Do you know a guy called Jimmy Carr? He's a British stand-up.
No,
I've heard of his name. Yeah.
Jeremy knows you.
He's a really, really big stand-up, and he used to have his own radio show, the Jimmy Carr Show, and one of the writers of the Inbetweeners was his friend, and used to be his sidekick, his comedy sidekick. And they did this whole campaign with Budweiser.
Heard of it.
So it was,
You consumed it.
so this is what
probably?
happened. They'd come in from an ad break, and it would be Budweiser, the king of beers. Is it? Is it the king of beers? That's what he started saying. They're going, it's a fine beer. Is it the king of beers? And they were like people were panicking, going, they fund the fucking radio station. Why is he saying this? And he got fired. They said, you got to go. And that's it. But I won't do this for what you're about to say.
I'm going to piggyback on that with another story.
Bridget,
sorry,
that's
ad
how I
people.
won't fuck you.
Sorry, ad people.
Y'all know how I am with Howard Stern, right? The Howard Stern
You
show.
love him.
Yeah. So there was a time in the 90s when Howard was always sponsored by Heineken, and you could hear him getting fucking sick of doing the Heineken ads over and over and over again for years and years and years. And one time, and I don't know that this is why he's no longer sponsored by Heineken, but I assume it probably had something to do with it. He goes, he's doing a Heineken ad, and he goes, yeah, it's fucking Heineken. Yeah, it's great. Yeah, Jackie, because Jackie the Joke Man was on the show back then. He was like, Jackie has all these parties. He drinks Heineken all the time. Jackie's like, yeah. And he goes, and just the other weekend, Jackie had a party, and he had Heineken for everybody. It was great. And I was in the backyard, and I went to get a Heineken, and went into where the keg of Heineken was, and went to pour some Heineken, and Jackie's wife was fucking 2 black dudes in the front porch. So... I guess if you want your wife to have sex with black guys in your front yard, drink Heineken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the story.
Great sales pitch.
Was that? Did you hear one after that or no?
I don't remember. I just remember hearing that and thinking that is the best ad read I've ever heard in my life. That was like 98, maybe
But
97.
do you think Heineken took that in the Sherry's Berries style?
I don't know.
Probably not.
I don't know.
It wasn't the,
I think they were still sponsors after that because, yeah, I think they were still
Was
sponsors
that
after
Bill Burr?
Yeah, with
Yeah,
the
it was
Sherry's
Bill Burr.
Berry.
But yeah, so it's like if you want your wife to have sex with black dudes in your front yard, just drink Heineken, I guess. I can go for it.
So that's awesome if you're a black dude married, because then she could have sex with you.
Yeah, that's true. If
You
you
know
want
what I
your
mean?
I mean,
wife
there's
to
still
fucking-
another
you
dude there.
Well, but I mean, he could be watching. Could be like a good friend of yours or
So was
something.
it like a spit roast sort of
Yeah.
situation?
He
Put
didn't
it on
get
the spit.
super in depth with it. I don't remember.
The light went again.
Dude.
Who are we advertising? Is it Movement Watches?
You know it is.
So
You
don't
know it's
met- oh,
movement
yeah.
watches.
I won't.
The
What do
fucking
they- what do they
vowelless watch
Big
company.
watch.
Yeah.
And what is it? What's
They
Just a
their
watch.
gimmick?
the
You- it
gimmick
tells
is
time.
they make high quality watches
Yeah.
and they cut out the vowels and pass the savings on to you.
So let me get to the specifics.
MVMT.
Yeah, this episode of Off Topic is brought to you by Movement Watches. I absolutely love the watch they sent me. It's sleek, stylish, and I always get tons of compliments when I wear it on this podcast. Movement started with two broke college kids that wanted to wear stylish watches but couldn't afford them, so they started their own watch company. The watches started just $95 at a department store. You're looking to pay $400 or $500 for a watch like this. Movement figured out by selling online, they were able to cut out the middleman and retail markup, providing the best possible price. Get 15% off today with free shipping and free returns by going to mvmtwatches.com/off-topic. That's mvmtwatches.com/off-topic. Join the movement. So you see what they do is, like, if they spelled movement, probably be like $150, $200.
How
They
much
cut
is-
all the
how much is
vowels
that
out.
Fucking nailed it.
Yeah,
on
it's
that,
about
Andy. That was
$85,
good.
$95.
Yeah.
That watch is $95.
About.
Worth it,
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah. Waterproof also.
Is it waterproof
Yeah,
as well?
yeah, yeah.
Water resistant or waterproof?
Waterproof up to like a couple,
A billion
like 100 feet
miles.
or something. I usually say like 1,000,000 feet or something.
How many
Yeah.
fathoms?
And then
You
add
can
like
take it-
like 100,000 fathoms,
Yeah.
I think.
I think they dropped one in a volcano.
Well, actually,
And it came and
It's
they
been to
it still
space.
tells
if
that.
if you've ever seen the if you
I'm starting
remember
to realize what now you're cut out of pop
No,
stars.
no. if you remember Felix Baumgartner, the guy
Yeah.
that like did
Movement watch.
the
He
like,
jumped out of space.
He did like the space jump from the
Landed
Red Bull
that
thing,
thing in
yeah,
Minecraft.
and then
I
somebody
remember
like,
watching that thinking, fuck, I could
somebody
do with a
passed
Red
him
Bull.
like 6 months later. They just didn't talk about it because
That's
it
all I
wasn't
took
sponsored
from
by
that.
Red Bull.
Even though it was amazing and incredible that this guy had took a air balloon up to
Craving
that
a Red
point,
Bull right now.
Just
Yeah.
thinking, man, I need a Red Bull.
Yeah.
So bad.
What he was wearing one. He dove into a little pool. That people didn't tell you that.
Yeah.
But the whole
It
flight,
was a
he
tiny
he was
little
like,
pool. Yeah.
yeah. It was like at the, you go to like a circus, and
Yeah.
it's like a little, like, in this glass of water.
Yeah, it's
Go
the horse
land
jumps
inside
into
of
the
it.
pool,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was incredible. He was like, movement.
It was incredible.
Whole way down. That's what he was screaming.
Yeah. Yeah, I watched that, and it was like, this guy's gonna die. And then he didn't.
Didn't die though because of his watch.
He didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Well, he
saved
knew
his
when to
life.
open his chute.
Yeah.
Now!
A movement watch.
Yeah.
It's good.
So what of that is usable, do you think?
I think most of it.
I think all of it,
I think we're all good there.
Yeah.
Wasn't
That's up to
wasn't a rape comment among them.
No, that's, rapists don't wear this watch.
They don't know because
It turns them away.
That is not a Mr. Diddles watch.
No. If you see this watch, like that's a good.
That's not kid friendly.
know?
no rapists
not-
don't.
not
Rapists,
colourful?
rapists wouldn't be seen dead in a watch like that.
Yeah.
No, it's not cool enough. Only the coolest watches.
You look like you're about to cry. You right? Your eyes are watering.
I'm just trying to hold it in. Trying to
What do you
laugh.
say?
Say
Hold
what,
it.
say what you like about
Laughter.
rapists, but they do wear nice watches.
Are you having a laugh?
Mine's a Rolex.
Definitely. None of that's going in.
So this is like pre-filmed, isn't it?
Oh yes,
this is
thank
a
God.
lot.
That's
Oh, yeah,
actually
this one's pre-filmed.
funny enough.
Not
for,
usually,
For
but
James,
today.
Gavin specifically said it had to be.
Well, because he
pre-taped.
won't be here. I won't be here
Yeah.
on Friday.
That was
That's why.
it,
Where are you gonna be on Friday?
Yeah, but
Austria.
it was a combination.
You're going in the what is it? The Paralympics.
Special Olympics.
Special
I'm
Olympics.
not competing.
Oh, I was
You're
going to
not.
congratulate you.
He didn't make the cut.
No, couldn't do it.
He tried. He can't throw the thing far enough.
Yeah.
The thing. What's the thing?
That's anything. Depends what event.
Anything.
There's a lot of things.
Javelin.
There you go. Javelin can't throw. Can't
I always
throw
thought
that.
javelin would be really fun to throw. But
Go for
Give
it.
it a
Throw
shot.
it. Pick it up
Fucking
and
throw
throw
it.
it.
I
Chuck it.
javelin at school.
Yeah. It was fine. It's alright.
Nothing special.
No.
Nothing to talk
People
about.
get hit with those.
Yeah,
They
They
do.
do.
You
yeah.
gotta be
They sure
careful.
do. They sure do.
That's
You
what
do get like stabbed in the heart with one.
that's what happened to Steve Irwin, right? Sea javelin.
Dude, that's
That's a low blow for you, man.
it's not okay. You can't fucking. That's
Although,
still.
I mean,
that's
it's
too soon,
It's
man.
not too soon.
When was that?
It's not too
His
soon.
kid's old enough to be fucked now. It's not too soon.
Jesus Christ.
Gavin wants to bang her.
She's alright.
What year?
But
was
seriously, it's only been 2006.
Yeah.
I remember coming home from school. I was like 12.
Yeah.
Cried. Cried for
that?
hours.
It
Yeah.
sucks.
I was sad too.
There's
We
no-
cried.
It was a fucking.
I
legend.
cried when
There is-
astronauts
there is
died,
so
not
little
when
to
a
do
fucking
in
dickhead with
Australia.
short shorts died.
Are you fucking dude?
To be fair though, he did dangle his kid over a crocodile. That wasn't very cool, was it?
But he knew the
He's sort of
crocodile.
Michael Jackson.
He was mates with the crocodile. They
He
put it
knew
out
the
for
crocodile.
beers.
The crocodile's not going to eat a baby. He knew
Crocodile
He
wouldn't.
did.
Every crocodile would eat
They
a baby.
practice
Baby is like
that.
crocodiles
Sushi.
love
They
babies.
practice
It's
that
like
shit.
veal for
Listen,
crocodile.
they were
Yeah, it is.
He put his finger up that crocodile's ass so many times
Yeah.
before.
Crocodile's his
It was
bitch.
fine. He was like,
Crocodiles.
I'm gonna put
Is
my
apparently-
arm
That crocodile
right up
was
his
his
butthole.
bitch.
That's South Park, isn't it?
yeah, pretty much. South Park did not. They were too soon.
That was literally a week after.
Rudy's?
It should be back at the office like right now.
Oh my god, dude. I don't wanna fucking-
Have you heard of?
Meat.
Again, his name's Steve Austin, but it's a different Steve Austin.
Not
He's-
the wrestler.
The wrestler?
He's no. He's South African, and he's like the South African Steve Irwin. It's just
Oh, no.
such a coincidence
What,
that
did he
both are
die?
called Steve. No, he's still alive, but
well,
he's more into snakes. But he's fucking mental.
Snakes are easy.
He's a photographer, and he'll just go,
Jeff.
"Oh no, look at this snake now. He's getting really angry with me.
really angry.
He's getting so angry with me right now. He's so angry. Look at his teeth." He's saying, and he sort of like does what the snake is saying. He goes, he's going, "Oh, don't come near me. I'm going to bite you. I'm going to bite you." We'll leave him.
Does he have his own show? I want to watch this.
It's really good. It is really good.
We'll go
Was
back
it
to the
on
office.
Channel
We'll,
4?
we'll play it in the office.
Is it on ITV?
I don't know. I
You just
can't
listing
remember what it was.
English
Yeah.
channels? Alright, what you got? Name some English channels.
BBC,
BBC, yeah.
Channel 4,
Channel 4.
ITV, Sky.
Sky.
Put on the telly.
Sky Sports.
It's BBC 2.
What was that
Channel
song
3.
that Austin Powers did?
BBC One.
Yeah.
BBC Two.
Hey, Mrs. Will ya?
Yeah. Was
make
that
me
actually?
tea, make love to me.
Yeah.
Put on the telly to the BBC.
Was that actually Mike Myers singing that?
I don't know.
It was in the movie.
Yeah.
You not seen Austin Powers?
Yeah, I've seen Austin Powers.
Great
I remember
movies.
that
Austin
moment.
Powers makes me look at my teeth, right? So whenever I see myself like on, whenever I see myself like I've got British teeth, so whenever I see myself on TV, or especially if you see yourself in a film, and it's a fucking massive, great big,
Like super.
yeah, and it's
ultra
my
high def.
massive Austin Powers teeth staring back at me. It makes me feel so self-conscious.
Would you ever get them done?
Yeah,
Like,
definitely.
Americaned?
Yeah. I just can't be bothered.
Yeah, it's a whole.
So
I mean, they
lazy.
like file them down and
But
everything.
also, I got really healthy teeth, and I've said to them like, "Is there something you can do to them?" I'm going to get a brace when I go back.
Yeah, it's like clear braces.
Like Invisalign.
No,
what
I'm
I
getting
got,
ones
yeah.
that go on the back of your teeth, so you don't see them at all.
That's cool.
That's
But
how I
but-
learned about England.
But I
those
was
movies.
going, can you just straighten these teeth up? And they're like, it'd be such a shame to rip out these healthy teeth.
Yeah, do it.
Now, how do you feel about what's your favorite Austin Powers film?
The first one.
Okay. How do you feel about the second one?
The second one was fine. The third one got a bit silly.
Gavin's favorite film.
I just like the third one.
Is the third?
He thinks
one?
the third one's the
Is the
best.
third
It's
one-
fucking unwatchable.
Not
What
great.
is the third one?
Gold member.
Look,
Yeah.
I went back and I watched them all again,
Yeah.
and everyone's right.
The
Oh
first-
yeah. Oh, you're now
It's not
saying
good.
The first.
It doesn't
one,
even really end.
The
It
first one
ends
is
with like
incredible.
gold member stands
Oh,
up and
the
it's
first one's
Travolta,
phenomenal.
and then this movie's over.
What was your
But
saving
the
grace
funniest,
of that?
the
film?
funniest bit of the first movie
Oh, is that Steve Austin?
is that
That's him there. Look at the cobra. the cobra. The
Jeff's
cobra.
gonna
when
fucking
what
lose
year
it.
was this film?
Yeah, this looks old.
It is
Oh
old,
yeah, I
it
remember
is
this.
old.
I know this dude.
Oh my god!
And he's looking at me. He's saying, "I'm going to bite you now." So we're going to leave him and let him go.
Oh, he's coming back. Jeff, the snake is still there.
Ah,
What, you
How
don't
do-
like snakes?
How do you put down
Oh,
a snake
I have some-
once
I
you-
should take it
once
at
you
Dubbo.
picked it up?
The place is full of snakes.
Yeah, you'd have to just lob it.
I think you just overarm it.
Yeah.
is it over?
I don't know because they're just showing you right
Imagine,
Yeah.
you know
No, I
when
think
you
it's-
see them
yeah, I
when they
think
hold
it's okay.
snakes
You're
behind
good.
the head,
now. You're good.
like because that's the safe place to hold a
So
snake.
I like 'em.
I would just be like, right, well,
don't-
what? This
All you
is
need with
this is
snakes
just
is a
the rest
shovel.
of my life.
Right,
now.
yeah, I'm right there with you. It's like I can never let
Yeah.
this go.
Yeah.
Unless I throw this into like a fire.
But I'd also be like, right, but I also, like, especially if you're holding it with your left hand, like I'm right-handed.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh no, I can't throw left-handed. Yeah.
Just throw it straight at the ground.
I'd be like, all right, well, this is my life now. Bye.
It is weird how you have two of something, but one of them is just tremendously shit. Like
Yeah.
both
Yeah.
of my legs, the same. But I can't throw to save my life with this.
What
If I
cock
had
is
to-
better? What penis of yours is better?
My left bollock's
Your
not
le-
great.
Oh, that's yeah.
Your left bollock.
It's
You,
really.
oh,
good.
you had twisted balls.
You should
eh?
be left-handed.
I had that too.
We can do it. We're good.
But between us, we're good.
No, I mean, left-handed people are awesome.
Oh,
'Cause we have to use
you
our
can't
right hand
throw with
so
your
much.
right hand.
Oh, you
Yeah, I can.
left-handed?
Yeah.
Ugh.
I can throw with my right hand.
How far can you throw?
As far as I need to. How far do you want me to
What the
throw?
fuck does that mean?
How far do you want me to
As far as
throw?
I
You need me to throw a mile? I'll throw a mile.
I feel like
2
if-
miles.
If
I'll throw 2
I-
miles.
If we measured my right hand throw,
Yeah.
my left hand throw wouldn't come 25% of that distance.
That's weird. 25%.
Because
I'm with
right-handed
you.
people,
I'm with
because
you. I
right-handed
wouldn't
people
be
are
with you.
fucking useless.
Creatively, yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that too. That too.
I create like
Yeah.
With your left?
no.
Can you jack
right.
off with your left hand?
No.
That's what I'm saying.
never
Yeah.
I
done
create.
Really?
that. No, never done
Dude, feels like a stranger. It's great.
I mean,
It's
is
just,
that what you're after?
I don't know that I could jack off with my right hand. I never tried.
it's not natural if you don't use your go-to.
It's a
The
good
thing
hand.
is that with the right hand, it's sort of like you know where you are with it. The left hand, it's sort of bananas
just
out.
gotta get used to it.
That is more effort. Look at the way I'm doing it. I can't even do it properly like that.
Go home, experiment.
Yeah, it's weird.
Give
isn't
it a crack.
Do y'all want to go face away from each other and try to jack off with our offhand?
Have you got a massage?
Yeah.
Can you borrow one? Here, take those.
Steffi, can you get to the store?
Buy a back massager.
We'll do it live.
We're gonna borrow it.
So, I want some barbecue.
You want to go eat?
Yeah.
Wrap this up.
I don't give a shit. You're not
I'll wrap it up. Gus and I last week, as I mentioned on the podcast, I had to leave early. We went to South by to do this sponsored Mummy VR thing. They had Gus and I check out the new Mummy movie starring Tom Cruise, and it was like this really cool VR thing where, you know, the scene in the film where you've seen it in the trailer where like he's in the plane and like the plane like rips apart or whatever, and they're like bouncing around and shit. So all of that was filmed, or like 90% of it was practically filmed. So they took this plane. So there's it's one of two planes that exist on the planet, and they take it up like 20,000 feet. Then in like a matter of seconds, they shoot it up like 10,000 feet, and then it just essentially free falls for like 22 seconds. And everyone on the entire flight is in 0G, like simulates zero gravity for like 20 seconds. So they did that over like 60 times to get that scene. So the VR is you sit in like this pod, this like special chair that kind of like moves and twists like as you're watching the VR to try and simulate the experience. And the VR itself was like a BTS camera. So the first thing you see when you put the goggles on is like you're like a behind the scenes camera for the shoot of that scene. So like them shooting that 0G scene. So it was awesome. So like as soon as you put the goggles on and the thing starts, you see Tom Cruise and like all the actors and all the crew like walking up to the plane, and they're getting on the plane. And then Tom Cruise kind of just like narrated the whole thing. And basically like it was as he told like his idea that he wanted to do this thing for a while, because like as you mentioned in Mission Impossible, he does all his own stunts. You know, in Mission Impossible 5, he hung outside of he actually hung outside of the plane as it took off. So this is his big stunt thing that he wanted to do. So he said he was reading the script, and when he saw the plane scene, he like immediately talked to the director about like these special planes that they had, and they started like, you know, hammering out the scene, and then they decided like, let's actually do it. So it's just them going up over and over and over again, like doing the scene. And you can see like even in the first take, in the 10th take, in the 20th take, that like he's getting better and better at it to have 20 seconds to try and like, you know, get across the plane and get her in the parachute and like do the whole thing. And it was just crazy because the whole crew's there too. So there's like people hanging on to like railings and stuff, holding the camera guy that's filming the scene because he's also in 0G, so he's like floating away as he's shooting the scene. So it was actually like really awesome to see. And Tom Cruise, by the way, fucking loved it. He was like smiling the entire time. He had like a grin ear to ear. He just wanted to fly in space, and he successfully accomplished that. And I'm really looking forward to seeing that. And you too can see it in theaters June 9th. So check out The Mummy. It's a movie, and it looks good, and there's a mummy in it. Oh, the plot of the movie, this was part of the talking point. There's a mummy, but it gets out. So if you thought the movie was like, there's the mummy and it's in the case the whole time, not that at all. The mummy gets out, then causes shenanigans the entire film. Tom Cruise comes in and says, not in my America, mummy.
The light flashed again just now.
Just
All right,
go.
so should we go get barbecue then?
Sure.
Let's go get barbecue.
If we can get that light looked at, I appreciate
You
it.
should get your fucking brain looked at.
Yeah, you may have to go to a doctor.
There's something
It's
wrong with
only
you. There's
happening
there's-
where the
there's-
light
there's
is. It's not like I'm
nothing-
seeing a
there's
speck.
nothing.
Do you remember that time you went blind for a while?
Yeah,
Did you see flashing lights before that?
couldn't see anything.
Before you went blind, dickhead.
Oh no,
Why did
It's
you
just-
go blind?
whacked my head. Fell on the back of it. I fell over backwards.
No, that people don't do that. Wait, That's impossible.
Credits.
That would be so scary
Yeah.
to be blind for a bit.
Oh, that would have been perfect. I can do it
Couple
again.
days.
Credits.